the great debater. Um, we have Jamie with us, although she's using my other account, so it's just a Joshua Hutchins, but it's Jamie. It really is.
It is. I lost my phone. I'm so sad.
She did. She lost her phone. She's been crying about it all day.
I'm so upset. But I actually get to be on here and actually like talk and shit. And then the one time I'm actually able to come on, I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to be on again because I'm getting a new phone, obviously. But like everybody bailed. Like that's so disappointing to me. I actually have the chance to like have input and no one else is.
To be fair, Kate will be here in about 25 minutes, but he had some stuff to do with. But
Yeah, but I hope everyone else ends up seeing this and being like, "Oh man, we missed it."
yeah, yeah, you can't talk with him anyway. Sometimes getting him to shut up is nearly impossible.
I know, but like after being with your family, I've learned to speak up a little bit. So
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Like
thank you.
extremely proud of you, actually.
I try really hard to be proud of me. I think I deserve to be proud of me.
You do.
Someone should be proud of me.
I'm extremely proud of you. I've watched you go through this transformation over things like your mental health and things like that. I really watched you become better at just about everything.
Like I'm not a raging piece of shit anymore, but no one like there's like I don't. Man, this is gonna sound so weird out of context. Cause,
It's okay. We'll put it in context.
but like no one, like no one cares that I'm getting better. They're just like, eh.
That's
They
not
remember
true.
me. They remember. I mean, like family and old friend and everything. Like nobody that I went to high school talks with me anymore. None of my family talks to me, and they all remember me as like this raging piece of shit. But I'm not that person anymore, and they're just like, well, I'm not gonna give you a chance because every now and then I might be that person. And
Yeah, but you're working through it, and that's the difference. And they're just getting worse. And
uh,
I'll be honest with you, a lot, not all your family, but some of your family, some of your friends, I would never be friends with them. Like I wouldn't. Like really horrible people. I mean, like generally horrible. I'm like, wow, you know. Um, so don't feel like because not everybody hates you. A lot of family really does care about you, and like, I care about your mental health because like, and I'm proud of you with your mental health. You've been doing good with your therapist. You've been doing with your medication, the whole deal. You know what I'm saying? So you've come a long way from 6 years ago. So you know, um,
I've come over the river and through the woods since I was 24. Like I'm not anywhere near the same person I was when.
so you're almost to grandma's house. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
almost.
I'm just
At
kidding.
the end, I get cookies and stable mental health.
No, you're fine. But like, I wouldn't feel like I think you put too much faith in other people that really doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? What they think.
Well, I see all these people with brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and everything, and they actually like give a shit about each other. And then
Yeah.
I see mine, and like I'm like, hey, I finally got a diagnosis, and they're just like, cool. Not, oh my god, I'm so happy for you. Like now you can like actually work towards like you know how to like continue, but like they just, like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but like you got to figure
Your
that.
family was so excited when I finally figured, like when I was finally diagnosed. They were like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy for you." Because like,
Yeah, but that's the people you're seeing now. Because I guarantee, if you were back in, um, what was the city you came from? oh, I guarantee if you went back to that city and shit, like you wouldn't be able to um
I'm coming to get her at 11. She's not here, so okay, bro. Do you understand? What time is it? It's 8:10. Uh, keep an eye on it. Look, when it's 9 o'clock, brush your teeth and shit. If you're not ready for bed by 10, I'm taking you out. Okay, I love you. Go.
but no. So
I'm
back
so
to
sorry.
no, that's fine. That's life.
I mean, I'm not sorry, but like trying to be polite, like
No,
so that's what kids do. Anyway, what did you say?
I know it's fine. I was saying that you know, one of the things is like you surround yourself with now is people that you genuinely care about you, care about things. And before, if you went back to Tarpon or whatever, nobody cared about anybody.
Oh
None
no.
of your family did. It's not like they're like, oh, I care about, you're the only oddball sheep. You're like a family full of oddballs that scatter across the planet away from each other as far as possible. You really do. Like, not, I don't think one of y'all lives in the same state. There's five of
Um,
y'all.
one of my sisters and one of my nieces live in the same state, and my well, actually no, I have a sister and some nieces and nephews that live in Florida. She just
Sure.
disowned me,
But
but
she don't talk to you.
nope.
And um, one lives in Texas, one lives in Nebraska, or one lives in Oklahoma. What's the other one live in?
One's in Texas, one's in Oklahoma, one's in Iowa, one's in Tennessee, one's in Florida.
Is Tommy in Tennessee?
Yeah,
Yeah. But you see what I'm saying? Like nobody lives near each other. Like you're practically scattered across the
everyone
planet.
turned 18 and ran. Shut up.
Ooh, the dogs just got the shut up.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. But no,
Um,
so like when I'm talking about it, like but around here it's like you see my mom, my uncles, my aunts, my things, and
I
my
know.
dad brings gifts and
If I ran across the street one morning and told your mom that I had some god awful dream and I needed to talk about it, she would drop what she was doing and talk to me.
you're right, but not everybody's family's like that. It's only because you're surrounded by people now. But most people out in the world, they aren't like that.
I
Like
know. Like you
I
guys, like most of the time, they'll act like in the moment they'll act like it's okay, and then they'll turn around and be like, "Well, you talk to me at like the most inconvenient times, but I love you," and then I stop hitting them up.
feel,
You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that.
Hi, Alistair.
Oh,
Well,
hello. Whoa, let me
I
turn around.
actually get to be on.
nice. Why is your name Joshua Hudgens and not like Jamie?
Cause she's using my
Because
phone.
I lost my phone somewhere between here and the skate park. I lost my phone.
Alright.
Or you stole it. I'm going with you stole it. Excuse me. You stole it,
Didn't,
Alistair.
didn't Spencer have it?
No,
No, he had
Spencer
my
has your
phone.
dad's phone. Mine is the one with the white back.
Well, anyway, how you guys doing?
Say it again.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Is anyone else
Uh,
going to be joining?
yeah, of course. Cayden will be here in about 15, 16
To
minutes.
20 years?
No, about 8:30, and then Ryan will probably come on around after that. You know that same
Yeah,
routine.
Ryan usually comes at 9.
Your mom's not coming tonight, but other than that, that's the only one's not
Yeah,
coming.
it's about the same.
She
Should
wanted
we
to
guys
watch.
talk about?
We were talking about mental health, like um, Jamie's mental health. Well, not just like Jamie's, but anybody's mental health. But like having mental health issues and family not being supportive of that. That's generally the topic right now. You know what I mean?
Alright.
All right. No, but like that's what. All right, come on. You got a sister in therapy, and I know you have an opinion.
Not really. I mean, not as a, like, I mean, not when you can't pick something, like, I need a more specific thing. There's, like, in general, mental health is not really, like, a broad thing.
Right. It's on you to pick out the parts that you want to talk about. That's what debating and discussion is. Rather than forcing the guy to cram stuff down your throat, start discussing the parts that you want to discuss about the topic.
See, I'm not sure how far into get it with it, how far in to get with it.
Well, it's up
But
to you. Whatever you're comfortable with.
well, oh, Ripley needs to go out. Someone forgot again.
Alistair, did you forget again?
Uh,
Sorry. But like, I don't know, because mine gets like off the rails, and I don't know. You should be. I don't know.
What do you mean by off the rails?
Like sometimes when my mental health just like hits rock bottom, I want to like not exist anymore. I don't want the children to know that though.
Yeah, but I don't think they feel that way.
What?
I don't think the children feel that way.
I know they don't feel that way, but like I don't want. I don't know if like they need that level of worry. Does that like
Well, I mean, they're not that worried about it. Not like you know what I'm saying. Like, Alistair, how worried are you about it?
he's coming over to Walker, please?
Oh, okay.
That's why I brought it up now because he's not.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't
That's
think.
probably why the dogs are whining.
Well, you know they can go back and listen to this. This is public to the world.
Eventually,
I bet they're too lazy to do it.
probably.
Yeah.
Good job, Walker.
But yeah, but when you're having mental health issues, it's always um,
Let me do me for a second. Rip. Sorry. He's having Jimmy's, so just, oh, I still take his research there,
yeah, what?
so okay. He can't decide if he wants to go out or if he wants to yeah. Ripley.
Um,
So
hmm.
it
but
might be egg, I can't tell.
but the difference is you're doing something about it. You're not just sitting there on your own. You know what I'm saying? You legit are doing something about it. All right.
Oh my god, I'm sorry you were saying.
You're so what?
I said I'm sorry you were saying.
Oh no, that's fine. But yeah, like I
Do you
said,
think that Buddy and them think that Ripley is being kidnapped when he gets taken for a walk?
say that again.
I'm sorry. Do you think that Buddy thinks that Ripley is being kidnapped when he gets taken for a walk?
No, he just sees him and he's like, ooh, 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 pick me. You know what I'm saying? That's
I
all.
would love to see the kids try and walk Buddy. I can, but I would love to see them try. I think it would be really cute.
Alistair might be able to because he can control Ripley, but the rest of them I know they couldn't. But they'll get stronger and better and stuff. I think they will.
Oh
Oh my god.
dog just took my. Oh,
But yeah,
shit.
yeah. But I like you being on the stream. I like you discussing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you have good topics and you're interesting. You know what I'm saying? Crazy is always interesting. Just so we're clear.
Yeah. Did I show you that I fixed these? They're supposed to come apart. And I fixed the little stand for it too, but I put it up there. I'm gonna gradually find all of them and put them back together.
All right, let's try to get your head back in the
I
debate.
know.
Okay. No, sorry, you're just trailing off. Like, ooh, butterfly.
Yeah, that's exactly how I am right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
It'll make for interesting conversation though.
I think you could have this conversation with yourself. I'm just saying.
No,
I was kidding. Okay.
I'm not that bad yet.
Yet. Oh, she said yet.
Dun dun dun.
No. Yeah, and you can always do stuff like that. It's always uh like it's always good for people to you know to like talk out their issues, or you know what I'm saying. Like,
No, I agree completely.
I'm still playing with this thing. It's kind of cool. I can raise my hand. Ah, see, my hand's raised.
Raise your hand.
Yeah, I can do hearts.
Oh, in the chat thing? Is
Yeah,
that
in
what
the
you're
chat
talking
thing.
about?
Yeah, in the chat thing. Um, but yeah, we're just warming up, so Cayden will get here, and then we can hammer down the
Da-da-da-da.
details. Yeah, I know I
Okay.
called this the great debate, but it really should be the great discussion. But it just didn't have the same
Yeah.
ring. It just didn't have the same ring.
No, I agree. Honestly, it's like,
Yeah, but we do have discussions, and sometimes we get into debates and stuff about stuff. You know, but it's just talking about common issues rather than And don't get me wrong, like because everybody's like, oh, why aren't we ever talking about politics and stuff? I'm like, because that's so boring and everybody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to freaking talk about that 24/7.
oh no.
No, oh no, Renee Good got shot. Oh no, blah blah blah. Whatever the case is, like it's not that I don't care. I have an opinion on it, but the whole point is that
Yes.
Mike picked him up. Okay, we're gonna mute you for a second, baby. That's okay. Uh, but we can unmute you now. You're unmuted.
Thank you. Sorry.
No,
That was brought to you by a toddler.
kids are fussy. That's what they do.
No, he just woke up, so he's not very happy. He gets that from me, unfortunately. Cup? Okay. You said no. I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
Oh, whatever. We're just
Right, I am absolutely scatterbrained today.
you're scatterbrained today. No, there's no lie about that. It's like scatterbrained.
Look, a butterfly.
Who's butterfly?
No, sir, you're not getting the phone. Mommy's using it.
You can use your. Oh, he's already got his thing.
Yep.
Sorry, buddy. That's the way it works. Um, but no. So when we're talking about like when you go through mental health issues, like what did you do before you were with me? Like when you were you know describe that. What it was like when you went through.
I self-destructed. Like, big time self-destructed.
How many people got stabbed in the process of that?
Oh no, I've never stabbed anyone or anything like that, but it was, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I have to log into this really quick, so can I just, like, do elevator music until I can
Yeah, that's fine.
do.
Okay. Everybody can hear me sing. Yeah, but that wouldn't work. We wouldn't have an audience left. The 3 or 4 viewers we have now would be like, like about he's singing. He's self-destructed. No. Um, but um, like, how did you feel when they finally gave you a diagnosis? Say that again.
I felt very relieved when I finally got a diagnosis, because, like, now I was like, because, like, now I know. Does that make sense?
No, it does make sense. I was just like,
Speakerphone.
I'm just getting your interpretation of it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you heard it, you're like, oh, thank you, finally.
Oh,
Or you're like, no shocker there. I already knew it, bitch. Like whatever your interpretation of what you did.
like, I wasn't surprised when I got my diagnosis. Like, we both knew that's what it was. It's just, like, because I even told my shrink going in that I'm fairly certain I have either bipolar or borderline, and she was like, well, the only thing in your file is generalized anxiety with severe depressive episodes. And I was like, I mean, technically, but that's like saying, oh man, what's a good example?
Be like, yeah, there's nothing in your file. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, You would. You'd be like, so just
It'd
because there's
be
nothing enough
like
alcohol.
it being on your file that you suffer from migraines, but not being on your file that you have a tumor.
That's a good point. It's not a
Like,
tumor.
you're right, you have headaches, but it's because you have this pressure in your brain.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
But no, yeah, because mental health things they really do. They will take your freaking, they can just grasp everything in your life and just take it all away. Um,
Yep.
and here's the thing: it's kind of like drugs in that they'll do that. What I'm saying? Drugs takes away, pretty much everything you got. But we recognize it more with drugs, and we don't recognize it as much with mental health. But the two fastest way to homelessness is mental health and drugs.
Yeah. Like, I'm a statistic. Like, I could be wrong, but people with my diagnosis are 13 times more likely to self-eliminate.
You mean kill yourself?
Yeah. Well, I said that because you're not supposed to say that on YouTube and stuff.
Oh no, no, you can't say. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Think of it, baby.
I mean,
But like,
you know,
oh man. My shrink said that every time she diagnoses someone with borderline, she said that we're people that don't have skin because every emotion is so like excruciatingly painful that like most people can't handle it. It's too much.
right? And you do. You feel trapped or stressed or things like
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
like odds are, I mean, it sounds awful, but I'm gonna be on meds for the rest of my life, and it's a very good possibility that I am in and out of self care or what's the word for the place like
Are we not live on Twitch?
No, remember we can't do Twitch no more. We have to do YouTube only.
Why?
we got striked out.
Yeah, we got they already striked us twice, so we got a third
For
strike.
what?
We don't know. They
It
don't
doesn't give you a
specific.
notification on the content of what you got striked. It just lets you know you got a strike.
Yeah, so we switched over to YouTube because YouTube and X are more lenient about stuff than um, than Twitch is. Twitch is very sensitive about everything, and to some degree, I get it. I mean, there's more kids on there, but at the same time, people got to have basic discussions. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't even have a basic discussion without, then you can't talk about anything real. Anything is important. Like we wouldn't be able to have a discussion she has. Like she was just discussing her diagnosis and the possibility of self deletion, and you can't even say that on YouTube or Twitch. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Like, it's like self deletion is a very real side effect of that, and it's something that we should be discussing. It shouldn't be something that we're trapping and not saying things about. You know, um,
And like I get it. It's a hard topic. Do you think it's fun for me to talk about? Like, like I've had people just stop talking to me when I tell them that. I'm like, hey, I'm really struggling with this, and they're like, that's too much for me, and now they don't talk to me anymore.
and
I'm
that's
like,
probably.
thank you so much. That totally helps.
But yeah, I
Oh
mean,
no.
you could be like a YouTube therapist, and there are people that do like Twitch or YouTube therapists, and you still couldn't talk about those topics. That is just
Nope.
insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's somebody trying to get help the best way they know how, which is sometimes virtually, and getting advice from somebody on YouTube or whatever, or having a conversation, and you couldn't have that conversation. You know,
See, it was scary for me because when I was hospitalized for it, I went to the hospital and they treated me, and then they called like a help center, and that place called the cops to give me a ride. So someone in their not right state of mind gets handcuffed and put in the back of a cop car and driven to some like, and you're supposed to not lose your shit. That was terrifying. Like I'm so glad that I was manic because I would have like tried to fucking bust out a window or something. Oh, and there are no windows in the back of a cop car. And I'm claustrophobic. That shit was fucking terrifying. I don't even remember the fucking car ride.
yeah, they
I
should
just
take them in
looked.
ambulances.
I just looked at the floor and just completely spaced, and I do not remember. Like I remember being handcuffed and being put in the back of the cop car, and then getting out of the cop car and being processed. But outside of that, I don't remember getting in. Like, I don't remember being at the hospital. I don't remember being in the cop car. I don't remember like some stuff stands out, like bits and pieces, but I don't actually remember it because I wasn't in my right frame of mind. Yeah.
But yeah, so um, they should take you by ambulance rather than that. That way, it's more medically, less, because even if they had to give you a
At least
sedative,
they have like training in it. That cop didn't say shit to me the entire
well,
way.
it's not only that. I understand why they
Well,
don't.
like they can like usually like a person in the ambulance will try to talk to you, like try to talk you down or something. He just turned on the radio and was like, "Are you good with this?" And like that was it.
Well, here's the thing. Like, they should be. They should be taking an ambulance because at least in an ambulance they give you a sedative or something if you fucking freak out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I
Whereas
was freaked out in the back of a cop car, I would have gotten tased.
yeah, that's what you're gonna get. That's all they know how to do. That's why, it's one thing when they have to get you off the street to a location, but after you're already in the hospital, they should take you by way of ambulance. I mean, that's just reasonable. There's a far difference between that. I understand cops having to come out to get you from a location and bring you into a safe location like the hospital or something like that. But if they take you to the I don't want to say the wrong place, but they took you to the hospital instead of taking you to mental health.
Yeah, I should have just gone straight there and
Well, I
had
think
my
they have
own.
to get you checked out first. But even so, you know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
yeah, that's true.
Because you could be experiencing drugs or something. Not drugs, but like poisons or whatever you're trying to.
Yeah,
If you were in a manic state, ready to self
yeah,
delete. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you should.
yeah. It was usually too much of something,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, and those are always the pressures and stuff that you need to you got to feel that way about. You know what I'm saying? Um,
And to any viewers that have those kinds of thoughts, you can like message me or some shit instead of actually do it because I'm telling you right now, the aftermath of that shit, if you fail, it sucks. All right. It took like a month for the inside of my stomach to grow back. And that was painful and awful, and it's not worth it. Just like find someone, message random numbers, do something, and like don't do stupid shit like that.
yeah, and you want to you'd like to feel like all right, it's stressful enough that you're going to a mental hospital. The last thing you need is a terrifying ride there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I was terrified.
you know, that's okay. My friend Carl, when he was Baker acted back when he was 13 or something like that, he was handcuffed behind his back. His ankles were tied to his handcuffs, and he was face down in the back of
Oh no,
SUV, like it was a police SUV, but like that's the way they took him there. I'm like,
no,
yeah,
I would have had a heart attack.
yeah. I just think those more stressful situations because here's the thing: even though he was raging out on somebody, that somebody was no longer on the thing, so he wasn't necessarily going to rage out on the cops. Now he could, even though they want to keep him handcuffed for safety purposes, but to strap him down and lay him face down on the cruiser, that's what I'm saying. That was
Yeah, I
just
don't get transporting them in that position. Like that just seems kind of cruel to me. Like get them in the vehicle and like let them calm down and shit. Obviously, like they'll wear themselves out, but after that, like fucking
yeah.
take the chance to undo it. You got a problem, tase them. Like you're a cop.
But
You know what I mean?
really, we shouldn't be having cops. Like once the situation's contained at home or whatever, we should be calling the mental health hospital, or at least at the very least, the ambulance to take you from there. That
Yeah,
way, it's no
actually,
longer
like I feel like actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like they should send the ambulance people, or no, they should send the cops to like assess the situation, and if it diffuses with their help, then they should just call an ambulance to like take
right.
care of the other shit. That would have been way less terrifying than getting escorted through a hospital in front of everybody and put in the back of a fucking cop car. And
Hey,
Okay,
there
so
he
there,
is.
yeah.
Hey, what's up?
You were missed.
Now hold on. Oh, thank you. I missed you guys too. I didn't miss Damon though because I was hanging out with him. I miss him now.
I wish he was on the stream more often. He should come.
Yeah, I haven't even really invited him. I don't think it's really his scene though, but I'll see if he's interested. But
Well,
right
I mean,
now,
we're just talking.
yeah,
I like
but
talking to Damien.
Yeah, like we
it's
talk. We
hard.
don't. I know it's supposed to be like the great debate. The only time we ever get debated, sometimes me and Ryan get in debates, sometimes you and Ryan get in debates.
Hmm.
Sometimes Cameron will throw a topic in there and then we'll argue about it. But
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Cameron
saying?
doesn't
It's
really
not.
like weigh in himself. It feels like.
He does weigh in a couple times. He said, "Well, this is my thoughts," blah 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 at the end. But like, you know, it's not really. You're not really debating with Cam with Cameron. You may debate with his ideals, but you're not really debating with him per se.
I
Uh,
gotcha. I gotcha.
but
And I'm assuming that's you, Dad, on the Joshua Hutchins account.
no, the other one is Jamie. She lost her
Hi.
phone today.
Oh, hey, Jamie.
Hi.
Did I miss my dad, or is he still?
No,
Still up?
he said that he wasn't going to do it today. He was going to do it either possibly tomorrow, definitely guaranteed Monday. So
Okay.
yeah, so he was originally going to do it today, and then he said that he could never do Sundays, but for some reason he said possibly tomorrow. I don't know, but that's what he said. But
Yeah, it seems like if any day of the week, Sunday should be when he's most available, or Wednesday. So kind of the same schedule I got.
yeah, I mean for the most part, it's like somewhere between 7:30 and 8:30. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty much what we do every day.
Yeah,
you know,
I fallen
um,
behind like today, yesterday, and the last time though. But hopefully tomorrow it'll be more. Well, not tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going out with Johnny, Roberto, potentially Connor, and Damon if he's up for it. But he didn't. When I invited him, he didn't seem up for it.
that's all right. I got to smack you and Connor for not showing up today anyway. So
Showing up what on time?
no, at all.
I'm here now.
No, to the skating thing. We're supposed to skate on Saturdays. Remember?
Were we?
Yeah, that's what we said last weekend. Remember when me and Connor, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, I want to start doing that with y'all." I was like, "Okay," but neither one of you showed up, so I was like, I still went. I took the kids, but
Yeah, we
Oh,
went.
I'll try to go to the next one, but Saturdays I'm usually still working like 10 to 6.
oh, okay. Well,
And Saturdays I'm not available either. This Saturday's a really bad day.
except for that was the day that you went, so shut up.
Yeah, today.
We should
I
start
just figured
doing
tell
like.
Mike I wasn't coming because I already made plans with you.
No, you could have bailed. That would have been fine. I still would have went. I
Yeah.
last.
Yeah, but I wanted to go and I already
Oh,
said I
okay.
was going to go. So.
Well, then shut the fuck up.
I guess I just had like things going on today. I didn't even remember that being specifically Saturday, but tomorrow I'm gonna go down and try to pick up Connor for rock climbing and or the Silent Hill movie, so we could do some skating at that time if he's down. Cause then I'll already be like over by
I'm
your
always
house.
down for skating, so you can throw it in. You know what I'm saying? I'll see if Jamie can go, or if Jamie can't go. It depends on Jamie. But Jamie,
Hmm.
what day? What time is it? At night?
Hey.
For
Skating. Is it the evening or the mornings? Mornings or evenings for the skating?
for me, you said Kim. I thought you were asking her. I was. I don't know why we're asking
Kim's
her.
not
For,
even here. I don't know what you're talking about.
or I'm sorry, Jamie.
So Jamie, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's the fact.
man.
It's your
She called.
username.
He called you Kim.
No.
I'm sorry, Jamie.
It's alright.
Yeah, you got to be sorry because she actually sees you in person. It's not like one of those far and away. Hi, this guy's in California. He'll never get me.
And I
Yeah.
actually give a shit about
That's my least favorite thing about online interactions is that like
You can't
if
punch
someone says
somebody.
something stupid, you can't really do. Yeah, you can't punch somebody if they say something stupid. Like if they're talking out of pocket or something, you can't do anything about it. I mean, you can like stop talking to them, but you can't teach them a lesson.
Right. Punch him in the face. I get it.
I mean, that's kind of
You
the
can say it.
same social etiquette for like in person too.
No, you
No,
punch him
in
the face.
person you can punch someone in the face. You can't do that
Oh, yeah.
online.
You could,
I
but
can't
social
physically punch
etiquette.
someone in the face.
Social etiquette
Screw
also
social
says
etiquette.
right.
Social etiquette can kiss my butt.
will
I also
also
have
be
strong
the.
feelings on
Right.
this.
I agree with him. Though, like, so, all right. One of the problems is people will say whatever they want when they're far and away, and sometimes they can be good, and sometimes they can just be douchey things.
Yeah.
You know, not really. It's not really a debate or not really arguing. We're not discussing things like that. They're just being an asshole, flipping
Yeah.
names and shit. You know what
Ad
I'm saying?
hominem and stuff.
Yeah, that's like, hey, I want to punch you in the face versus, if they're having like when I'm having a sincere discussion with them, I don't. I assume everybody's good faith,
Yeah, of course.
but so far the only people that okay.
I have a great example, actually. We saw a video of this 20-something-year-old dude getting the ever-loving dog shit beat out of him by this little old man, right? And this 30-something-year-old comes over and he's like, hey, what's going on? And the old man is like, this kid, punk, just said some Like, and he said foul, awful shit to that old man's wife. So he beat the shit out of him. And that 30-year-old some went up and smacked the younger dude upside the head and was like, "What is the matter with you?" Everyone was on their side. Like, the cops didn't do anything, nothing. But old
Yeah.
man beat the piss out of him.
Yeah, and I completely agree with that.
I've seen that clip.
I
It's like
think that the world needs more of that, because if some bitch comes up and she starts talking to me, or even some dude comes up and starts running his mouth or some shit, I'm absolutely gonna let him know. I'm
You're
not
not echoing.
Okay.
well, both yours and hers are echoing, Alistair.
Yeah, ever since you joined, so it's all your fault.
It probably is actually. Let me.
I'm gonna start making everybody raise hands to talk.
Yeah, I mean, we have that as an option.
Yeah. But no, I'm just kidding. But just keep when somebody's talking, be polite. That's why you hear me stop and listen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that. Like, my main problem with talking to people online is that, like, people just say whatever they want because you can't. They don't have any repercussions, really.
That is true.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't smack someone upside the head for saying something out of pocket. It's like I just have to deal with it.
You
Or
can
stop
do
talking to
the
them.
you can do the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back move where
Oh, go hunt them down. And
yeah, get the airplane, go, like take a trip. Be like, are you user 252 on YouTube? Comment, whatever.
and just kick their ass. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that option still exists, but it's just too much of a hassle. Like over a comment on the internet.
Unless it's like a really, really mean comment.
Yeah,
Like, what if they
I
call
can't
me
imagine what
stinky? That's like the most offensive thing you can say to another man.
I
What?
wouldn't say you should go over, take a plane ride and punch them in the face, but I also won't hold you back if they call you stinky. I get that.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, you wouldn't punch
I
him?
would.
You would?
I wouldn't hold Alistair back. I would let him take the plane ride.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Specifically for if somebody got called stinky. That is
That's
one
like the
word.
deepest insult that can be sent to another man.
Stinky?
Yes, exactly.
Why is that like worse than like your dumb
It's
cunt or?
the most disgusting, foul thing you can say to another human being. Like, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Wow, that's weird. Y'all's generation is definitely
Foul and disgusting, just like my dad.
Alistair, you're stinky.
Hey, Dad, do you have Cayden's address?
Oh, I do have his address. So
Yeah, can you send it? Can you send it
I've
over?
been there twice, so
Alistair,
Well, I've been there all the
address.
time, but I don't save the address.
that's okay. We can take you there. You wanna go
I remember
back?
saving the
There you go.
address of other places. Like, I went to
let me get clear, because we're gonna have a special episode where I'm filming the fighting. So
Woo, woo.
when Alistair comes and attacks you, I'm filming that. But
Look at-
Alistair, do what?
That's a double-edged sword from my standpoint, because then, like, if I hit him back,
You're beating on a minor.
yeah, and then even if he attacked me first, I look like the bad guy.
well,
so,
to be fair, I'd also just beat him anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
that's true. You got the muscle.
Yeah,
No.
and I have the martial arts experience. Like, I don't think you are cool, so you don't come with us, so nobody likes you.
That's true. You've got more stick fighting experience than I do.
Yeah.
That's when I called
I
Damien,
think
though.
you'd still beat his ass, though.
Yeah, I don't think I could beat Cayden or like Damien or anyone, but I do think I could beat. There's some people I can definitely beat. They're bigger than me.
Sure.
100%.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Tim is
good
bigger
one.
than me, and he's he's a good bit stronger than me, but I could definitely take him.
Who?
Little Timmy from Christmas, Scrooge.
Yeah, his brother.
What?
His brother
Yeah,
Tim.
my brother.
I thought you were picking a fight with Little Timothy from
No.
the Chimney
Oh.
Sweep.
Tiny Tim.
What?
Tiny Tim? Wow, that's fucked
Tiny
up, Alistair.
Tim,
Why
my
you beat
bad.
up Tiny Tim?
Right? On Christmas, too?
Bah humbug.
Instead of our leap year day being on like February, it should be in October, and it should be Halloween Part 2.
Yeah.
October 32nd.
What should
That'd be
be Halloween
cool.
Part 2?
October 32nd. That should be the leap day year instead. That should be the leap year day, and it should be Halloween Part 2. So we just get 2 Halloweens every 4 years.
I forget why leap year is even a thing.
Because the year is not 365 days; it's 365 days and a quarter.
Yeah, so every 4 years it's...
Yeah. So every 4 years it adds up to a whole day, and so they just add that on.
But over, like, I think they said, like, 10,000 or 100,000 years, that will change.
It will change.
Yeah,
There
it
will
will
be no
change
leap
because
years
the rotation of the planets will change. Like we
in
won't be alive for it, but
in 100,000 years.
yeah, I don't know exactly the number, but yeah, like because if the further we drift away from the sun or drift into the sun, the quicker we rotate around it. I just can't remember which one it is that we do. Um,
That's news to me. So it's like based on that makes sense that it's based on our relation to the sun, the gravitational pull, and then the spinning would slow or speed up. Could it go the other direction? Like, would it start spinning the opposite direction at a certain
okay,
point?
the Earth is drifting away from the sun at about 1.8 centimeters per year due to sun losing mass. The gradual increased distance is influenced by gravitational force, so the years will get longer, not shorter, according to science.
Yeah, longer years, and it's gonna get colder, I imagine.
No, because the sun expands, it'll actually get warmer.
Oh,
Yeah, eventually, what
is this like
happens
a?
is the sun will expand. I mean, like this is like millions of years off in the future, but eventually the sun will expand and expand and expand, and it'll swallow up first. Um,
Shut up,
uh,
buddy.
um,
No.
uh, um,
Um.
Mercury, and then it'll swallow up Venus, and then it'll swallow up the Earth, and it might swallow up Mars before it dwarfs out. You know what I'm saying? Like supernovas out. It is actually this isn't hot enough sun to get supernovas, so actually it'll implode. But yeah, that's what happened.
Well, that's a way ways off, and I'm sure by then.
Oh
like,
no,
our
we're talking
science,
like billions and billions of years, but but
it'll
like,
last that long.
Yeah, it'll last another 5 billion years or something.
Yeah, the sun has a really long expiry date. We got a good deal on that.
Yeah, because some have a real short one.
Yeah, we're just good though.
But
which by that point, like, I feel like our technology would be advanced enough. We'd probably have gotten like the other planets within that billions of years. So
it'll run out of fuel in about 5 billion years. So then we'll have to worry about cold and become a white dwarf. So in 5 billion years, do what?
I noticed, and I talked about this with like somebody at work earlier. But it does seem like the sun has gotten whiter rather than yellow, because like the sun rays are typically yellow, but like looking up the sun directly, I don't know. Maybe it was just that way the whole time.
Okay, even after it white dwarfs out, is what it's called, white dwarfing. It will still generate warmth for a while. Like it'll slowly cool. It's like a really hot oven that it may take 2 hours to cool down. Well, this is a really really hot oven.
Yeah,
that will do.
Unfathomably hot. Like nobody. I don't know. Have we ever sent somebody to the sun? Was that ever a thing like that? Happened
that would be
in America.
No, the closest we ever did, we did do a small dip in the sun, like with a probe.
Mm-hmm.
That was recent, like not recent. I think it's the last few years or whatever. Really, they sent one of them really close to the sun and kind of take a measurement of the sun right before it actually got deeper in the sun than we thought before it melted.
That's neat. Actually, I didn't know about that.
Yeah. But
Please, mommy.
Probe.
Mommy kiss.
Is it the Parker Solar Probe?
It might be. I don't remember. I'm about to tell you 1 second. Yeah. The Outer Corona. I'm not sure, but that was like in 2018. So 7 years. Yeah, that would already.
Yeah, that was a little bit back.
Okay,
apparently.
yeah. The solar probe has successfully flown through the sun's corona, providing unprecedented data on solar wind and magnetic fields. It revealed how solar flares are triggered by smaller disturbances similar to avalanches. The solar orbiter has contributed to understanding solar phenomena and the effects of the Earth. So yeah, it did successfully do it. And apparently the probe came out of the thing. I don't know what happened to it after that, but it says it flew through it, so I assume it means that it didn't melt at some point. But that was the expectation, is that it would melt.
Yeah, I would have thought so too. That's insane. Well, we actually got an.
Go ahead.
That was it. I was surprised. That's impressive.
Oh, it's currently ongoing, so apparently it's sustainable in there. I don't know. I guess they got something that's like some sort of materials. Now I don't know if it'll eventually give way and just collapse into it. Like kind of like we can send probes to Venus for about a couple hours, and then they slowly crush over time and melt and everything. So, but they obviously didn't use this. This was done in the '70s. This is today, so there's
Yeah.
way better materials and stuff.
Much better understanding, lots more of information for like the Hubble telescope.
Sure. But it obviously we got more data from the sun, and that's really cool. Actually, it's the first ever data truly from the sun, where we went into the sun and anyway, still kind of cool shit stuff. But um, but yeah. So like when you're talking about like the sun or like I don't know if you know about the probe that I think it's called Mariner 1 and Mariner 2. But
No.
Mariner 1 was these were launched in the '70s, and one just passed the what do they call it?
Like the orbit? Passed by.
Well, no, it just passed. I'm trying to figure out what it's called. It just crossed the interstellar space. Well, not just crossed. This was a few years back, but
the Mariner 2, is that the one you're referring to? Because the Mariner 1, I'm seeing it says that they dismantled it at some point.
Do not jump up when I come in here, dude. He's been fucking.
Voyager 1
really
crossing the interstellar space.
Oh, okay.
Which means Voyager. Sorry, but well, there's Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Now I don't know if Voyager 2 is going to go out of the but it crossed over the what do they call that?
It says it passed through the Ophiuchus constellation and is continuing to send data back despite 48 years of age. That's impressive.
Yeah, it actually really was.
Josh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I need you to. I want you to go in there and look at Gabriel's head and tell TV.
Well, since you got a moment too.
Y'all go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
Okay. And for you, Jamie, and Alistair, I was gonna say like I gotta check on Damien every 30 minutes. And now's a good time for me to check on him, so I'll be right back, and then we can talk about everything you have a PhD in, Alistair.
All right, then you and Alistair talk. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alistair. You got a doctorate?
Yeah.
What are you a doctor in?
I am a doctor in being just a really chill and cool guy. So I have many friends.
That's sensible. That makes sense. Did you have to get like FAFSA to help you with the approach to the doctorate?
Yeah.
Oh, FAFSA helped? Nice. But that's enough about your diploma. Let's talk about your hobbies.
Okay.
Do you have any hobbies outside of games? Welcome back, Jamie.
Well, let's see. Yeah, like you said, I play games, but I also let's see. I like programming for one. Programming's pretty fun. I like doing that.
You do that?
I'm working on a project right now. Let's see. I like working out. I like martial arts.
Do you go to the gym? I know you do the martial arts stick fight and stuff. I didn't know if, like, I know you worked out with my dad before, but I didn't know if you worked out regularly.
I used to all the time, but I haven't gone in like a few weeks. I feel really bad about it. I was thinking about getting my own home mini gym or whatever, just have some dumbbells and stuff, just so that way I have something to do at home when I'm not with Mike, where I don't have to actually go out to Planet Fitness or something. I can just do it at home.
That would be cool, but you'd have to sit up in your yard. You don't really have a spot over there.
Well, I mean, I just have a bench and some dumbbells. That's really all I need.
Hi, Gabriel.
Something differently.
Okay.
Sorry, Gabriel's kind of stealing your spotlight.
Yeah, I know.
Gabriel.
Look at him.
I can't tell if he recognizes what's on the screen or if he's just confused by it. Oh.
It's just colors and stuff to him right now, but he can look.
Hi.
If I got him to actually focus his eyes on apart, he told.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's focused now.
Oh, he wants to play with the keyboard.
No, you can't touch the keyboard.
You
Why
could
not?
have
Let
a
him.
fan club.
Can we like Gabriel like grab the keyboard, hit a couple keys, and then build like a subject off of that to talk about?
All right, we're gonna talk about Cayden Booga Bugga. I bet he
Bugga.
Hawooba. Aweeba. Is that what Crazy Dave says in in Plants vs Zombies?
Yeah, it is. He does.
Yeah.
Aweeba wabba. Wabba wabba.
I don't remember what he says. I assume from his name that he does say that. He seems like the kind of guy. He's got like a pan on his head.
Yeah, he's a pothead.
Oh yeah, he is. Maybe that's what they were going for.
Yeah, that's
That
what
kinda
we're
makes-
going for.
It's like a visual pun.
Yep.
Is that really?
Probably.
I never really put that together before.
I mean, he has a pot on his head, so he's probably a pothead.
Yeah, you're right.
I see that's like the type of joke where it's like a briefcase with a well inside it, and it's like, well, in that case.
Okay.
Or like you see a yard with 3 wells, and you're like, well. It's like that.
No, wait.
All I caught there was the well, and I know the well.
Oh my
The rest
goodness.
of it, Yeah, like a feedback loop.
Visual puns are like my favorite kind of puns. Like when it's like a briefcase with a well in it, and you're like, well, in that case, like I love that.
No.
It is better than like a regular pun because it's a show not tell pun instead. But like
Yeah,
a
you
tell
have to
pun,
like think about
that's
it,
funny.
Oh, there it is.
especially with ones that are like when it's not the first word you think of when you look at it. Like when you look at a well, the first thing you think of is well. But like if it was something else, then like that adds an extra layer of like you have to really think about it for a second, and then you get it.
Well,
Well, like when it means something, what you're referring to is not immediately the first thing you think of when you see the image. So like you have to actually think about it for a second.
see, I see what you mean with like Crazy Dave. I'm trying to think of like another example. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Gillian?
Evangelion, yeah. I think it kind of
That's
falls
an
into that
interesting way to say
category.
that.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's Evangelion, isn't it?
I've heard people say it so many different ways. I've heard Evangelion. I've heard people say Evangelion.
I only ever recall hearing Evangelion. But
I've never heard that.
Check on Damien real quick.
Well, until now, I guess.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about anymore. Like, I think I just like completely.
I think it's some anime with robots. I think maybe. I don't know. I've never seen it in my entire life. Like it has like giant red. It has like giant. I know there's like a red one. That's what I know. And it has like a big old something like a sword, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I've never seen it, so I know nothing about it.
I'm not completely sure what games or whatever you're even talking about because I'm not real into anime and stuff. Oh my goodness, you're not gonna die, baby.
Alright. Time to come back.
Mwah.
Oh, I know.
Alright, anyway. Oh, Alistair got dropped. So it's just me?
What?
Oh man. Yours is like a little,
Huh?
got the little screen for yours says that you're muted and it's just saying ...
Oh yeah, I have I keep muted and I just press a button to unmute
I know, but
like this.
on the other people's screens, like it has their an initial or something.
Oh yeah.
Yours just has a ... like a loading.
That's it. On my screen it shows my A.
No, not on this one.
It's weird that your audio is coming out of that one, but your face is on the dad screen.
Yeah, because I have earbuds.
Yeah, because you're talking through you're talking through the phone, but you're using dad's camera.
Alistair's got a point.
And that's like weird. But so what do you guys like? What do you guys like to talk about?
Ooh. Oh, America's obesity epidemic. How about that?
It's very real, and it's been stereotyped to the masses.
Stereotype to the masses?
Yep, everyone does it. That's like a haha, you're an American, so you're a fat joke. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, you're right. That's kind of how most other countries like view us on average. But I mean,
They're
it's
like,
not.
okay, well, all countries either see Americans as the fat people who are just stuffing McDonald's down their throat, or they're like the jacked guys who are like rip their shirt off, the bald eagle flying in the back, and we're like shooting guns into the air. That's like the two types of Americans that people.
Well, second one's more flattering. The first one's
well, it's still a positive
stereotype.
yeah, but it's still a stereotype. It's like, well, it's like the stereotype is like, oh, all Asians are good at math. It's like it's a positive stereotype, but it's still technically a stereotype.
But you did agree that there is a epidemic of obesity?
Oh yeah.
It definitely is.
What do you think causes that?
Isn't it like? Well, I think it's just that we Americans, most food is not really like good. That's a major contributor.
Good like health wise.
Like there is healthy food, but unhealthy food is advertised more.
That is true.
Like,
that is true.
Like healthy food is less popular. Also, obviously, healthy food doesn't taste as good. So it's that. Usually, I mean that's obviously subjective, but most people agree that healthy food is not as good as unhealthy food.
I've mostly heard the opposite. I've only really heard that from like people who generally eat stuff from like stores and stuff, which is like myself included.
Well, like people are always like cake tastes better than like kale or something like that. Like it's that kind of thing. It's like unhealthy food always tastes better. Like people usually agree that unhealthy food tastes better than healthy food. Dad, you're muted. You're muted. I think he's stupid.
I don't know if he's talking to us or.
Oh, maybe he's not talking to us.
Right now, I'm not even kidding. Go step into out.
No, sorry. Can you hear me?
Okay. There you go. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, I said cake would taste like ass if it had no sugar in it. So would soda. So would just about everything. Sugar is the key ingredient to death, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It really is.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, like there's. Well, I don't think everything like soda is not like that. Like there's zero sugar soda that tastes good because they use like artificial sweeteners instead.
Fruits have like natural sugars, so like by all means, I can't imagine that alone.
We don't usually use natural sugar though. We usually use like high fructose corn syrup.
Oh God, Cade, you missed it yesterday. We were discussing superpowers. Totally missed it. Your best one.
Really?
Oh yes, it was great. Oh, okay. Here, let's ask Cayden his like what superpower he would want to have. Okay, Cayden, what superpower would you like to have?
That's a good question.
Yeah. We were rating. We have 100 superpowers, and we're rating like their abilities and stuff like that, like X-ray vision, healing factor, everything like that.
Healing factor does sound pretty good. I didn't even think about that. I was gonna say speedster, like the. Flash.
Oh yeah, that's what I said because I love like super speed, and super speed is really strong if they don't get limited by the fact that it's not entertaining. Because like the main reason why Flash doesn't do all the crazy stuff he could do is because like it's just not entertaining for a story. Because obviously the whole point of the story has been entertaining. Like Flash could literally just like delete most villains by just like running through them, like just run right through them and they got atomized.
Why does he struggle with Gorilla Grodd so often?
Why what?
The Flash. Why does the Flash struggle with Gorilla Grodd so often?
Because he's a bitch. Oh, you mean
Flash is?
Well, no. Well, I mean, for one, obviously, they may have to make Flash entertaining, but also, two, Flash is like a really good guy, so he doesn't really want to do any of that. Like, he's like a really good person.
No, you know he's not.
To do what? Evaporate?
Flash, when he has to deal with his villains, he's usually very polite to them. He's kind to them usually, except for like obviously Reverse Flash is the exception because Reverse Flash is just crazy. But his regular villains, like his day-to-day villains, he treats them with like the utmost respect.
That's right.
That he cheats on his taxes or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's friends with Bruce Wayne. Does he even need to do that?
Yeah, I feel like the superheroes don't ever struggle monetarily because of that.
He probably secretly diddles kids or something. Let's be honest. All those guys that are
in and out before they can even do this.
All those motherfuckers that are great humanitarians, usually they're they've flawed in some other area. Like they'll be like, oh, this guy he donates billions of dollars, and then secretly he like.
Yeah, there doesn't be like a correlation
or something.
Well,
like freaking Diddy.
Yeah, P. Diddy with Cassie
yeah.
Tiger Woods, whoever that lady was.
Bitch wouldn't shut up.
Well, he was like, I hit rock bottom, and it's like rock bottom's the only thing he didn't hit her with.
I I bet he did.
with rock bottom.
Yeah, rock bottom. I bet he did. Uh, Tiger Woods can strike a ball and he can strike a wife too if she gets out of line.
Yeah,
But no,
probably
like
a
I
nine
said,
iron for both. Well, no, it was like his hands. I think I didn't even really look into the Tiger Woods one. I don't know too much like on that one. I just
oh
know
yeah,
it was
but
like an
he
old
beat his wife or
brouhaha.
something. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, like, they'll be like, "Oh, hi, howdy, I'm the best guy," and then secretly they're like, "Boom, I do drugs on the weekends or put
Yeah, like
needles in my arms or
yeah,
something."
exactly.
There's always
But
something
like,
they do.
Flash is actually like he's like I think the main reason why he doesn't do a lot of stuff is not only because it's not entertaining, but also because like it's like he does not really want to do any of that because he's like really like nice. Like he doesn't really like to do anything bad. Like he isn't like killing people
Yeah,
very often. Like
he
obviously
usually just
superheroes
sits
kill
in
people, but
jail.
like he doesn't really do it. Like there's this episode in the Justice League cartoon where one of them and it's like a bunch of the superheroes are teaming up against Flash to destroy the Flash Museum, and one of the villains steps out of line and he's at a bar, and so Flash just goes up to him, treats him like a regular person, and he just gives him all the information about the plan because he's just actually nice to him,
See,
and he just
That's
arrests
right.
him.
It's I know which scene you're talking about. It's the dude with like the. He looks crazy.
Yeah, he's like a joke. He's like the Joker if he was like not a bad person. Basically, that was the villain. He's like a jester type thing, but he's not like he's a funny guy type. He's a comedian villain, like the Joker, but not as evil.
but yeah, like like there's all the antimatter manipulation, time acceleration, psychic surgery. I don't know, I'm a psychic surgeon. Oh yeah, Josh, MD. I'm saying like,
That's a really specific one.
yeah. Some of them are really
Psychic surgery.
specific. Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna pick like psychic surgery at that point, I feel like you should just pick like the whole psychic umbrella as a superpower.
Yeah, just pick like telekinesis.
Yeah, but you need specialists too. You don't need, what I'm saying, like just like a doctor, you need a doctor, general practitioner, and then you need specialists.
Well, yeah, but you could just do surgery with your mind without having to have that as the only thing you can do with it.
You still need to like know how the person's body works though to do it right though.
Well, I assume psychic surgery comes with the fact that it's like, oh, you can just like do it, like you just know, like that's part of the superpower is just knowing.
That's fair. There's like an intuition to it.
Yeah, you just like kind of are better at surgery.
And then I picked, because I'm a pervert, I picked sex manipulation stuff like
size
manipulation.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Elasticity. There was like like basically
invisibility.
Yeah, just be Plastic Man.
Yeah, well,
that's like the most bang for
no,
the buck.
Plastic Man does not have elasticity. He's a shapeshifter. Elasticity would be like the guy from Fantastic Four.
But
yeah, I guess.
one we didn't discuss really because we didn't do every one of them, but exceptional balance, like reflexes, coordination, like super agility. That would be pretty impressive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
those would be good.
Like just being a superhuman without necessarily being like crazy superpowers.
That's true. Something just
like not like laser eyes or something, not magic. It's like, oh, I'm just like really, really strong, or I'm like really, really fast.
Well,
but not like super speed.
Elasticity was one of them, and that's stretching and deforming one's body like rubber. I'm like, great.
But I feel like at that point you should, at that point you should just like become a shapeshifter.
No, but I'm like, you're just a big fucking dildo is all you are. You know what I'm saying? Girls be all over you, be like, hey, can you like form it to a 9-inch one or 7-inch
for what?
one?
Reed Richards or elasticity?
Yeah, basically Reed Richards elasticity. That's the power.
Okay, it's like Miss Incredible from.
Yeah,
well, he's the only Fantastic Four that he is one of the Fantastic Four that has a girlfriend. So
see, shapeshifting is great because I just want to be Plastic Man.
Nobody was rocking their pussy. I don't think he has a girlfriend.
Does the Thing even have a thing?
His little thing.
He's naturally bricked up, but like, I don't know, maybe he's like built like a Ken doll. Thank you for the, yeah. And sorry, you were saying
he's rock hard.
I don't know, but he's always rock hard. I mean, that's a bonus, but.
Yeah, but only if he has it. Well, I mean, that's a bonus in general because he's more durable. But like, if as far as like having a thing, if he doesn't have a thing, then him being rock hard,
it's his little thing.
His entire skin like doesn't help.
See. See, I don't know. I wonder. Oh, dude, I just realized something. Do you know who Mister Fantastic's girlfriend is? That's Susan Storm. That's the Invisible Woman.
Yeah,
Which
it's
means anytime he tried to use his ability on her and she didn't want it, she'd just go invisible and he couldn't use it on her.
Oh
I wonder
yeah.
if that was made for that reason.
What?
They
Her
do have two
powers really
children, so
made
he
for
got in there
that?
somehow. Do what?
I'm confused.
Okay, like say he's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna use my super long dick because I'm the stretch guy or whatever."
Right.
Like, but she's like, "Boom, I'm invisible. I don't fucking want to do that." So you couldn't find her, even if you had a dick. You know what I'm saying? So like,
That's
Well,
fair.
what
She also
if you
has the
just
barriers.
what if you just are the predator and so like wait, what if they made a movie that was like it was like son of predator, the child predator?
I don't think that would do well in theaters, Alistair.
I think people would like that.
You think people would like
funny,
that?
the name
Yeah.
is clever.
Yeah,
The name's funny.
people
The name's funny.
people love child predator.
Well, I don't know because I didn't think it'd go with a movie like Child's Play, and they did.
That's about Chucky though. That's
Yeah,
about a doll.
yeah, we do like playing with children. That's true.
Yeah, he's molesting a doll. I get it. But
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's possessing a doll.
yeah, but he's molesting it. That's
He's
what
inside
molest
it.
Means to play with, to touch, to.
I
What's the name?
suppose.
Ray, whatever the Chucky.
Chucky.
Yeah, I don't know what the guy's name is.
His name is.
I don't know what the
Ray.
guy's name is. I forgot what the guy's name is. I know Chucky. I don't know what the guy actually is.
It's
He was just
Ray.
some like crazy dude who like cast like a spell on the doll, and then for the rest of the series, he's just the doll.
Oh, Charles Lee Ray. That's why
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
Chucky.
Leroy?
Charles Lee Ray.
That's
his
the
name.
guy who haunts Chucky.
Yeah. Well, that's why he's Chucky, because Chucky's short for Charles.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the fact that Chuck and Charles are the same name is like actually crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Like they're not even
That
similar.
dude, a lot
Well,
of these, like-
well, it's kind of like Richard and Dick. Like those are not even kind of the same name. Like they're not related in any way.
yeah, I don't get that. Like Robert and Bob. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, at least it has the ob. At least it has the ob. Richard and Dick are not related in any way at all.
That's a
Like,
good point.
he could be a dick. Maybe the guy was a dick, and that's
Yeah,
all.
exactly. Oh yeah, there's a guy named Richard. It's like,
Yeah,
man,
people-
it's like we're gonna all start calling him that now.
King Richard. Oh, King Dick. You know what I'm saying?
That's what his Richard is calling him.
It's definitely a maybe. But yeah, well, the King Dick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the guy. What are you reading about? You can always tell when Cayden's reading something.
Yeah, because I pan over to the side and I don't say anything. For
Well,
a
you
minute.
got little eyes that say they like flicker back and forth between what you're doing.
Also, I'm just
Oh,
in
yeah,
his
'cause I'm
house,
looking over the
so
tab.
I can just see his screen.
Do you have two monitors?
No, I just got the one. I have a second monitor. I just haven't like said that. I could set that up actually.
Oh my
Yeah, what
God,
Alistair said.
I'm about to mute that guy. Nobody likes him.
Yeah, jealousy is the sincerest form of flattery.
Alistair's cool. It's just the fact that his like microphone's so
Yeah. I'm
Your
just gonna-
face is so.
damn.
I don't mute you, sir.
Oh no.
I'm already muted.
That was mean. Alistair, didn't you just say? Okay, I'm justified in fighting him over calling him stink earlier.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Punch him. Punch him in the dick. Punch him in the Richard.
I don't think it works like that. I don't think it works both ways.
Oh,
Yo,
so
that's
dick
what it
can't be
was.
Richard?
I was gonna look up the.
Yeah, I don't think
etymology
Richard
for
goes
that.
both ways.
Oh, the etymology for Richard.
Is that still etymology? I don't know if that's like isn't etymology like only definitions and like history of like.
Well, he's trying to find the
I saw this. I saw there was a joke in Phineas and Ferb where the scientist is like I'm gonna look up the entomology of blah blah blah. It's like turns out and he's like turns out entomology is the study of bugs, not words. And then that's it.
I do get
His
where
name is
there's
Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, he's super insurance, but I didn't know if they knew.
the Rick Dick. That's how it became Dick, because Rick is a shortened version of Richard.
But then
You know
where
what
did
I'm
the
saying, like-
why did they switch the R to a D? Well, I guess why did they turn Robert into Rob and Rob? There doesn't really
Yeah.
need to be like a good reason for it. It's just a name.
Yeah, Rick, Rich, Richie, and Dick are all common.
Does that mean that you can have Bobbert?
Bobbert?
Bobbert.
It is Bobbert.
Oh yeah. Robert is
Richard?
Didi that. Boberto, Will, Bill.
Billion.
Okay.
Richard.
Hard meaning strong, bravery, or hardy. These are derived from elements of the name Richard, and that's Rich Hard. Rick Hard. Rick means ruler or king, and hard means strong, brave, or hardy. So it's a two-part word. Rick Hard.
So
Not
it does
Richard.
basically.
Strong king. It means strong king.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It means strong or brave king or hardy king or whatever. But that means that
that it translates to the name Dick Hard just as much as like
Dick
Robert.
Hard. Yeah, that's
and
where I was
Bobbert.
going with it. Thank you.
Okay. I was picking up what you were laying down. I got you.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you were picking up his stuff. You were touching
But
his
it's
stuff.
a two-part word. That's kind of cool. Like it's derived from a two-part word, Rick and Hard. Where's Richard?
A lot of names kind of like, I guess sometimes they boil down to one word. Like Autumn is just like named after the season. Well, maybe not. Maybe Autumn like has a 2-word.
I'm pretty sure Autumn is just named after season.
Yeah, but
I like the etymology. I like the etymology of like the days of the week because they're all really cool.
Autumn apparently means passing of the year specifically, so it does have like a multi-word.
Well, like Sunday and Monday are named after the sun and the moon, and then there's like Thursday, which is Thursday.
Oh.
Yep. Wednesday is Woden, I believe, for Odin. Tuesday is Tyr.
There's also
autumn used to be referred to as harvest in English. Before it was autumn,
that makes
it was
sense.
Harvest.
Because that's right before it gets cold.
Yeah,
so
that's
when they harvest their crop.
Pulls the shit before winter and stuff, but that's what it meant. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, which is why it's called autumn, because that's like when all the freaking things get harvested.
But the word comes from autumn. The word comes from the Latin word autumnus. I don't know what that means, but we're about to find out.
Probably something to do with plants.
Do what?
Something to do with plants.
You pulled up a tech site for me.
Wow. Pulled up a tech site?
Yeah, I'll send this in the public chat too.
I don't know if that goes to the YouTube one the same way it did with what's called, but we'll try it.
Well, I mean, I also specified they can just like it was the first thing that popped up when I googled it. It's just spelled AUTUMNUS.
Autumnus just means the passing of the year, so that's all it means in Latin.
Okay.
Lame.
Yeah, most etymologies do kind of just boil down to Latin.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's how our language works.
Well, Old English. The thing is, Old English is different than Latin languages, which are basically Roman languages. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like Shakespearean
French,
Old English?
Spanish things. They're all Latin languages, but English is like Slavic languages, like Russian, German, things of that nature.
English is? Well, I guess we have a lot of borrowed words by. Oh, okay.
We actually have what's referred to as modern English, which is hodgepodge English, which literally means we took some words, shoved them in there. None of the rules apply. Everything like they don't. They're like, they'll be like, oh,
just kind of whatever like gets the meaning across. They were just like, I know this from like a language that I learned back in high school. I'll just throw this word in there.
They'll be like,
kind of just
I before E except after C. Unless it says A like in neighbor and way and half a dozen other words that doesn't make sense and it doesn't really matter because the rule isn't really the rule. You know.
Like it's arbitrary?
Well, I before E except after C unless it says A like in neighbor and way. That's the saying that they tell you as a kid to learn. But the problem is
way. That one's new to me. I just heard the first half.
You've never heard that one? I before C.
I've only heard the first half.
Unless it's A like in neighbor and way, which makes sense. And if that's the rule, then that's the rule. But then there's like half a dozen other words or so that probably 30 40 fucking words that really don't follow those rules, so it doesn't really matter. And then we have hybrid words like things like we don't call it carne, which is we translate like we'll take the word taco and we won't translate it, we'll just amend it to our language, but we'll take some words and transcribe them. Now how they make the distinction for which to do what, I don't know.
It's a good question, actually. I never really thought about it. We'd have to get somebody. We need to get somebody bilingual to like clarify on that.
even they wouldn't be able to tell you. The problem is that it because it doesn't. This English doesn't follow any kind of rule set. Okay, like fish is fish in German. It's a clearly German word, fish.
Mm.
Okay, but some things aren't done like that, and then some things from German are translated to English.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, that makes sense. Like Haus, it became house,
yeah.
so like, it changed from like what it started as
Oh,
from
those are
German.
near cognitives. Those two. You know what I'm saying? Because you have near cognitives like uh um but anyway um anyway the whole point is that there is no there's no way to guarantee. Like, people could tell you they know for sure, but I don't think anybody knows for sure.
That's true.
I
Unless you were
think,
alive when it
yeah,
changed and you saw it there, and you're like, oh, they're repurposing the word.
yeah.
Like, there's no real like concrete way to know. You can't carbon date language.
Words. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's the things like we don't know context when it comes to old languages. We don't know. And I'm not trying to be mean, but we don't know. You can say till you're blue in the face that, oh yeah, this definitely means this is like when you're reading like Sanskrit or some fucking,
oh
Babylonian
yeah,
text. We don't know if that
yeah.
was all a big fucking joke. Ha ha ha! Here,
It could have
buddies.
been. They
It
just
could have been, and
threw
we
down
do
random
not know.
letters, and like we just
Yep.
designated it in a way that to us seemed
Sure.
like it made sense. That's
And we
possible. That's
we
true.
even do things like, okay, this was an important temple, so this might have been a text of the important temple, or it could be a fucking note he jotted down to his girlfriend. We don't fucking know.
It was just
like
like a
there's
love letter.
yeah, like a love letter. You know what I'm saying? And they're
That's
like,
probably the
oh,
case in some
how
of those.
wise. Hell, we don't even know that with the Bible. The first part's written in Hebrew, the second part's written in Greek, and neither of them are like it's ancient Greek. It's not like modern Greek.
Yeah. Which
So
sometimes
we,
I even forget that like there is a modern Greek people. Whenever we hear like Greek, I think I don't know if I'm alone in this, but I just think back to ancient Greece specifically.
that's because that's when Greece was the best. Nobody cares about Greece now. It's a country. No offense, they don't. Like,
Apparently,
just like we still talk about the Vatican, but we really don't talk about Italy. Like the way Rome, it was Italy.
that is
Like
true.
literally, the first Rome was Italy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now that
So
we
that's
call it
like
Italy, we don't
modern day
really,
Rome,
yeah,
but like yeah, it doesn't come up.
yeah, we don't really think about it like that. But
Which the Vatican, I guess must be in Italy, right, or at least like near it.
yeah,
I,
the Vatican's the central to what Rome was. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
I didn't realize that the Vatican, where it's at currently, is where like the Sistine Chapel was painted.
Yeah, that's like Rome. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're talking about Rome, that's what we're fucking talking about. Is outside cities, but definitely the Vatican. You know, it just is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, So when we're talking about
When we're talking about etymology,
no, but when we're talking about what's called, that's what we're talking about. We're basically talking about Rome. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't call it Rome no more; they call it the Vatican.
yeah,
But I think the Vatican was in Rome when Rome was Rome.
like you think it was that it would make sense because the Sistine Chapel was how long ago actually?
The fourth century A.D. So like 400 A.D. That's when the cathedral of St. Peter's Basilica in the 4th century AD. The area has been significant since the Roman era, with various structures built over the centuries. But yeah, so the Vatican City, which is Vatican, was built. You know what I'm saying? Hell, before that, it was known as Vatican Hill. That was in the 1st century.
They really built themselves up from just being a hill at the time, huh?
Yeah, they built from the hills, and then it was construction on the original. They built the St. Peter's Cathedral, and then in the 1500s, the construction of new St. Peter's Basilica uh, commenced, replacing the original one. And then the new St. Peter's was in 1621, was consecrated, becoming a central feature of the Vatican City. And then in 1929, the lantern treaty recognized Vatican City as an independent state, formalizing its governance by the Pope. So yeah, it actually is its own state.
Yeah, it's
But
considered its own like nation formally,
right, but it was
which
always
is
its own nation. But it was just part of Rome. Like Rome shrank, and then just stopped at the Vatican,
I gotcha. So
and
that's
then
pretty
that
much
was
like the
Rome.
last stronghold of like ye
Yeah,
old Roman Empire,
yeah, from like the first century. So the 100 A.D. So yeah,
which
I'd
is an
say that's
impressive amount of time for like one structure to stand.
well, they
That's an
rebuilt it
insane
over the
amount of time.
years, but
Oh, okay, that
like
makes sense.
Basil's Cathedral, they rebuilt it like 3 times or something like that. But I don't think it was because it wasn't like it was destroyed and rebuilt. It was just like, hey, we're gonna do some renovations or whatever. It's like, and they probably kept some of the original. Kind of like if you come into my house and you rebuild it, and you come in later, 10 years, 20 years later, and rebuild it, and then
Yeah, just
same
like
thing.
constant updates to it kind of deal.
Yeah. Well, we got to get fresh with the times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Wow, there's only 882 people in there.
In
It's
like
only
the
100.
whole nation of
The
the
whole
Vatican.
nation of Vatican is 882 people, and
That's insane.
they're probably all either adjacent to the church or part of the church. Uh, yeah, Vatican City serves as a spiritual and administrative center of the Roman Catholic Church, with a rich history that intertwines with the development of Christianity itself. Considering it goes back to Jesus's day, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, it does go like pretty much all of those things go back to Jesus's day.
right.
Rome and like all the neighboring
Oh
countries.
yeah, yeah. Like they literally speak of Rome in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like the Romans are the
Yeah,
ones that killed Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
they were the ones who
yeah.
crucified him.
What was his name?
His birth name?
No, not Jesus.
Oh,
Um, Pontius Pilate or whatever. That was his name, Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. Under pressure from Jewish leaders and crowd in Jerusalem, they've been
from the
described in the New
time.
Testament Gospels, or widely accepted as historians, blah blah blah, whatever. But he was the one that killed Jesus. He was Roman in 33 A.D.
Yeah,
So that's the first century AD. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know exactly when it was built in the first century AD, but it was really close to when Jesus was born. And I guess it makes sense to not have it before that because Jesus wasn't before that.
yeah. So like, what would it have been like in commemoration of?
Like,
Well, the Old Testament like kind of mentions him.
yeah, but that the Old Testament is all Jewish law.
That's true, but it's still like considered canon to the New Testament, isn't it? And like most sects.
Yeah, it's considered to be part of it, but like, you know, but yeah, but like definitely like because they're always like oh blah blah blah. I'm like they're like they'll argue like blah blah blah. You don't. There's no proof of Jesus. I'm like, yeah, there's kind of a lot of proof of Jesus.
Yeah,
You may not think he was
the
the
Shaw.
son of God, but you damn sure can't. The likelihood that he wasn't a person is very very slim.
Oh, 100% he was a person. I don't even think like anybody contests that anymore. When I was younger, it seemed like people contested like the
Some people still
Shaw
argue
and stuff.
about it, but they're like, well, I'm saying blah blah blah. I'm like, they're like, there's no definitive writing in Jesus' day when Jesus was alive. I'm like, nobody
Mhm.
writes about somebody. They write their autobiography after they're dead. You know what I'm saying? They
That's
don't
true.
like, well, when you chronicle somebody's life, you chronicle them after they're dead. It's like when Trump dies in 10 years, then I might write his autobiography or not his autobiography, his
Yeah,
biography. You know what I'm saying?
because until then, like this, like where would you even end off?
Until
an
then, it's fucking
autobiography?
current events. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you get to the end of Chris Jericho's autobiography, and it was like, well, oh, he did write an autobiography while he was alive.
Yeah, but it's an autobiography.
Yeah,
but an actual biography
that's
of somebody
different.
is usually when
I'm
they're
just
dead.
realizing it's a bad example.
It's
but
like right
yeah.
now, if I was like, hey, I'm going to write a biography about somebody like Einstein, and they're like, well, and then that's 60 years later. I'm like, yes, but I can still prove enough that Einstein was a real person, and we're going to start questioning that. We might as well question everything about everything in the whole world. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous thinking.
The skepticism.
Right. I've never met if you didn't see it, it didn't happen type stuff, which is a big thing with millennials, Gen Zers, and Gen Alpha. I'm like that. I've never seen Trump live.
I haven't either.
Maybe Trump isn't real. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't
that's
know,
the mentality.
maybe. Like we are at the point now with like AI and stuff that like I don't blame people for being like skeptical when they see anything.
Yeah, skeptical of maybe a video, but skeptical of a person. You know what I'm saying? There was no AI in 1985 when he was still on video. You know what I'm
That's
saying? There
true.
wasn't.
That's true.
You know, they're like,
But
well,
I
we don't
just
have
mean
video.
like
They're like, well, there's no video of them. I'm like, okay, so what you're telling me that none of the presidents existed before, there was
that's true.
video.
We didn't exactly have like a movie starring Abraham Lincoln.
Well, there was, yeah, but there wasn't cameras before then either.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln was a fake. Y'all made him up. He wasn't real. Like, okay, that's the kind of thinking to get you into thinking the Earth is flat. I'm serious. The Earth isn't flat. Oh, you think the Earth is flat, don't you? I knew it.
I was willing to play
No,
devil.
I saw that look in your eye. Do what?
There's a little twinkle in his eye.
I know. I saw it.
Well, no, because I thought back to like that experiment that I was showing with like the penny, where I was like, we don't really like do the math ourselves.
There's no sense in reinventing the wheel every time.
Yeah, no sense in reinventing the wheel. I guess I just like playing devil's advocate for even like the craziest ideas people have, like flat Earth. I don't commit
he's
to
a
it.
jerk.
Is that being a jerk?
I don't know.
The whole point was to
I
take as
think
many
it's fine to
angles as
make fun of
possible
him.
on subjects.
I thought you said a Turk.
No.
A
Yeah,
Turk.
you're
I'm not a
Turkish now.
Turk.
I'm racist.
As
I guess.
far as I'm aware, I'm not Turkish.
You don't know that.
I don't.
No
I
evidence.
I don't know. I've seen him gobbled once or twice.
Gobble it? Oh, okay, Turkey.
Oh,
Turkey.
my
Except actually, it's not called Turkey anymore.
Yeah,
They changed their name.
when they
It's
changed the name.
a few years ago, I think. Now they were tired of people making the turkey joke, so now it's called Turkey. Like there's like an accent,
I looked this up. You can
and it's like
mess with
spelled
me
slightly
now.
different.
Yep, they did. Turkiye.
Yep, they changed their name. I'm very big into geopolitics because it's very interesting to me. Like I like flags and I like countries and stuff like that. I'm very
Oh
interested.
my
in
god,
that.
you're gonna have a channel on YouTube. Fun with flags.
Well, I like watching those YouTube channels. I watch a little. I
It
like
used to
watching
be
little
called
geopolitics
Constantinople,
comments.
though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that was
I
Constantinople.
I like reading little geopolitics comics called Country Balls, where it's like little balls that act out like geopolitics, and they have like the flags of the countries on them.
Yeah.
I've heard
Now
of
it's
that.
called
That used to
Istanbul,
be. Yeah, I remember that song. Istanbul was once Constantinople. However the rhythm goes.
but yeah, the
Yeah,
Ottoman Empire.
Cayden has no rhythm, so
So like, fuck Constantinople. But yeah, it used to be Constantinople, and that's what people don't realize. That's just like what tells it's South Africa now, but they used to call it something else.
For
Rhodesia.
Oh, and that used to be which country or that?
South Africa, Rhodesia.
Okay.
Was an American country in South Africa that existed from 1965 to 1979.
Doesn't exist anymore.
Doesn't exist
It got-
anymore. It's called
It
South
got
Africa. now.
replaced.
Yeah, but they were the Republic of Rhodesia, and then the unrecognized country in South Africa that existed. Blah blah blah. Southern Rhodesia, following a unilateral agreement. Blah 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 blah. They come to settle on the name South Africa. Anyway, and Zimbabwe and stuff like that. They broke it up into multiple countries. But the point is, they used to call it Rhodesia, and that was like it was like it ended like almost before I was born. That was it. So it was like, oh, but what we're talking about, like, like screenshotter didn't happen. Seems to be the mentality of this generation.
It
They
is,
won't
but
believe anything.
even if you give a screenshot, like like our generation, I say
We'll
our,
argue
my
about it for 20
generation.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll still sit there and be like, well, what about this? And I don't think it's like bad to try to take like potential
I think
like
it's
it depends on how you do it.
But yeah, it's always about how you do it. Because like, at some point,
Because you
like,
can definitely do it in a way that's like super. Like if you're just constantly being a contrarian, that's like obviously annoying and nobody likes that.
Yeah.
But if you're just like providing other points of views, that's not like a bad thing.
Are you kidding me, officer? That's exactly what you are. In almost every way.
What?
You
No,
and Cayden
he-
are both contrarians. Oh yeah.
How am I a
contrarian for sure.
contrarian? I can definitely see Cayden. How am I a contrarian?
You could usually like kind of like sit in the middle on like most cases because you're all,
Yeah.
like me and Josh are talking, then you're usually like, oh well.
I
see what
usually
Josh
agree
says,
with
I'll
everything
see
that
what
Dad says.
Not really.
You agree
You
with some
do
of what
about-
I say.
Do what?
He's agreed with like some of what I said, so I would.
Yeah,
say,
but I
like,
usually
in the
agree with
middle.
what Dad said. Like most of what Dad says, I usually agree with because I just have very similar views as him.
No, it's because we're not crazy people. We're not thinking the Earth is flat, so it's easy.
Well, yeah, but Cayden will have a different point of view than you, but you'll both have good point of views. I just believe yours.
Look, he's a flat earther. It's okay. You don't have to hide it. It's not nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not a flat earther.
It's something to be ashamed of.
I'm open to dodecahedron Earth. I'm open to cylindrical.
I'm a
Earth.
Taurus earther. I'm a Taurus earther.
Taurus earther.
Don't be so open-minded that your brains fall out.
That is good advice. I just want to say
I'm a Mobius strip earther.
That's a good one. It's like Hunter x Hunter.
So if you just like keep walking around the world, you'll like reach every single point of the Earth.
Maybe. I'm not gonna do it though because that's
Well,
too much walking.
That's true. Whether it's the Mobius or the rounder, it's like that.
Hell,
Well, not necessarily, because you'll just go around in a ring, but with the thing, you'll have a much longer ring.
I want everything to come to me. I don't even like going past DeLand. If I could get a concert to come to me in DeLand, I wouldn't even go to Orlando or Tampa.
See, but a lot of the music artists I listen to, they never go to like Florida. They always go to like the West. They never come over here.
They do like international tours too. There's some.
Yeah.
There's some here. There's some that come here.
And some artists I listen to aren't even American, so they'll usually have like European concerts. And it's like, okay, well, that's not great.
Yeah. Well, if they're not American, but sometimes they can't make the way to America, like to do the tours.
Well, sometimes usually they won't do it. Like, not most of their tours are going to be where they live, not like far away from where they live. Like they'll do it like
sure, but that's the same as like.
Twice.
Yes, Metallica has went to Japan. They do not go to Japan very freaking often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's like that.
But they do go to the United States fairly often.
But like a lot of things always go to the West and the North. Like they'll be like, oh, we're going to California and New York, and it's like neither of those are really close enough to me that I could go to them.
Hold on, let me get James.
You're muted.
What?
California? That's driving distance.
We just had to get your
California is literally on the other side of the country.
Yeah, but it's driving distance.
Yeah, if I want to drive for like,
right
like if I want to drive for many hours, it's not like a short drive. It's like a road trip.
Well, sure, but I mean, road trip. It's still driving distance. Like you could drive if you wanted to, but
everything is driving distance if you drive far enough. But like, it's not realistic.
I wouldn't say that just because like depending on where
I
go,
could drive, assuming the border doesn't exist, you can drive all the way up to Canada, but it's like I don't want to.
You'd rather take a plane?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna drive. Like I don't want to go from the bottom of like New Mexico all the way up to like the top north of Canada or something like that.
Well, what if you had like friends with you? It could be a cool road trip.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not like like you can do it. It's just like you shouldn't. Like it's not like a regular thing you can just do.
No, I agree. Like you'd have to like plan it out. And
drive it. To me, driving distance means it's something that you can like do with like not too much hassle. Like going across the entire country is like that's kind of a big deal.
That's fair. You're right.
That's not across the entire country because it's not a diagonal, but like still. New York is closer than California though, so I don't know why you didn't go for New York because that is closer, but. Look, I said New York and California, and you went for California.
You did, and I guess I'll clarify for you here on this is like I misnumbered on driving distance, but I just mean they're all like you can drive to them, like that option does exist.
Yeah,
but you're right.
But you can drive pretty much anywhere that isn't like water in the way. You can drive anywhere.
I'm gonna drive through water. Epic.
I've heard they have like water or the boat cars now, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, like Mario Kart.
Like how would I know?
I don't know. You know a lot of
things. Like
maybe this is one of them.
Yeah, you're in the top
like the last 10
bracket,
years.
Right? You're like the 1% tax bracket, right, Dad?
No, I'm in the 1% tax bracket.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the world. I am on the 1% tax bracket of the world.
Yeah, because you're just not in an underdeveloped country.
Amphib cars.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Amphibious cars.
Your face is an amphibious car.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're just mean to me. Mean.
He called you frog-like.
I didn't say all that.
Whoa.
Alistair, you said you had an amphibious face? Maybe I'm forgetting like other amphibian options.
Hey, well, I said an amphibious car.
Maybe I have a tail. You don't know.
Well, I mean, hey, you want to start talking to me? I'm starting to feel froggy, I'm starting to feel a little amphibious. Maybe I'll jump you.
He what?
Starting to feel amphibious, feeling froggy. Start jumping people.
Like a leapfrog?
Like Frogger. Oh, yeah!
Well, Frogger's not really jumping people. That's just a frog walk, trying to
He
cross the
is
road.
jumping.
He's jumping, but he's not jumping people. You said jumping people.
You don't know that. He might want to jump the people who ran him over 10 times.
I don't know.
Like, what do you do?
Because
Frogger is, unnaturally large, by the way. He's, the size of a car.
That's true. What? That is true.
So what if he just, dives through your windshield?
Oh, if a car-sized frog dives through my windshield, I'm probably dead. There's not really much protocol for that. They didn't cover that in my license class.
Well, it's kind of okay, would you rather fight a really tiny spider or a spider the size 10 really tiny but deadly spiders or one really big spider?
How much prep time are we giving on this?
They're coming after you very, very soon.
Who?
Okay.
They're in your house.
They're already in the house. You're across from the house.
You can feel the gigantic house.
We're talking about 10 tiny spiders or one giant man-sized spider, which is
but the tiny spiders are still deadly.
Yeah, with the poison.
I want one that can't eat me.
And they're tiny, so
true.
tiny, so they can sneak in. You don't even notice.
Yeah.
I hope they get past my pest control.
See, that's what I think is the small ones, you can't see them coming, so they have 10 chances to bite you. A big one though, I feel like you got more of a chance.
You would literally I'm pretty sure you would feel your house if there's a giant spider crawling over, a car-sized spider crawling around in your living room or something like that.
Well, that's why I said man-sized, but if you're committed to the car-sized one,
it, so there's that. You can shoot it.
You can shoot it.
You can't really shoot. Technically, you can try to shoot tiny spiders, but you're just gonna turn your freaking wall into a cheat crater.
Yeah, that boot would be better for the tiny spiders. For the big spider, you need a bigger boot.
Big spider, you use an RPG.
No, you use a car-sized newspaper and a car-sized boot.
Yeah, because people just own those. It's like on Payday where you have the gigantic spoon. Have you ever played Payday?
I played 2 rounds of Payday.
There's a weapon in Payday. Okay, so these guys were playing Payday and they bullied the developer into adding a gigantic spoon into the game.
Bullied the developer into doing that?
Yeah, they basically just in all their videos of playing the game, they were always talking about they better add freaking the giant spoon into the game. So and it's and they actually did add a giant spoon to the game, and you can get the golden spoon if you complete a bunch of missions with the spoon.
Which it sounds pretty cool.
And the golden spoon lights people on fire.
What?
Lights people on fire?
Yeah, it does the regular spoon damage, but also it lights people on fire.
I didn't realize golden spoons could do that. This is a very interesting Payday mechanic.
And it's the spoon, the head of the spoon is bigger than your head.
It's a comically large spoon.
Yeah, it's called the comically large spoon. And the comically large golden spoon.
Ooh. What about the cosmically large spoon?
I don't know how you even hold that.
The universe would just be inside the end of the spoon.
Yeah. I'm a spoon universer.
Yeah, there we go. That could be cool, right? It's nonsense, but getting people on board for that. That'd be kind of fun.
Well, no, I'm a flat earther. I'm a flat earther, not in the sense that the Earth is a flat disc. It's more I believe that 3 dimensions don't even exist. We are all 2-dimensional people.
Oh, we're 2D.
There's technically an argument in favor of that.
No, there's not. Not a good one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It'd be an empirical, Kantian rationale type thing, but your brain receives the images.
Well, since we're all just in a matrix for myself. Well, since we're all in a matrix created for myself, as soon as I stop looking away, you cease to exist.
It's possible.
Your audio is kind of cutting up, but it sounded like solipsism.
Yeah.
Mine or his? Oh.
Yeah, his. Yeah, from a solipsistic standpoint, that whole argument that everything that you experience is just what your brain receives from vibrations and light waves. Technically, your perception, because you can't see past the object,
So
technically, it's
none of
it's
you
kinda
are
dumb
real.
to bring
Only
a
I am
CD.
real.
No,
Yeah, exactly. That's what solipsism is.
well, that's solipsism, yeah, but that's not what I'm advocating. I'm just saying, like, there's an argument for what you said before.
Yeah. Well,
There's
is it
also like
just
a
me or
million
is it
arguments against.
solipsistic in here?
It is not solipsistic in here. That's just you, Alistair. That's a
Yeah,
good.
it's just me.
That's a good joke.
Exactly.
It means individualized in a way. Solace. Pronounce
It's
it again. No, pronounce the word again.
Solipsism.
Yep.
Solipsism. Okay. I knew it was solipsism, but I'm going to pronounce it right. Solipsism. It just means like the only thing that exists in the world is you and nothing else. Basically, that's yeah. It is a fear, but
A fear. Like a
yeah,
fear
people
she
have
has.
fear of solipsism.
Yeah, that's a
That makes
genuine
sense.
worry of mine.
You know, if you fear that you're the only thing that really exists and nothing else exists besides you, I mean, it's a very narcissistic way to live. But
Yeah, it's a narcissistic, irrational fear. But like, I feel like at some point every kid has that, like, or everybody has like that up to a certain point.
Yeah,
Not
I
everybody.
mean, like, there's always the you know, few things of what ifs, but I mean,
yeah.
you know.
I seriously worry that, like, well, every now and then, like when my brain is dead, I worry that I'm gonna wake up and all of this shit has been some like fever dream, and I'm gonna wake up in a gutter, still an alcoholic or some shit. I genuinely worry about it. I talked to a professional about it.
I'm still here, baby.
I think I'm gonna head out.
Wow, jumping
Alright.
out.
It's like 2 hours in.
It
Yeah,
is.
sounds like you're bitching already.
Dang,
Yeah, I'm
Alistair.
getting tired.
How dare
Well, I
you
have
get
stuff
a
to do.
healthy
Okay.
amount of sleep?
Unlike you guys, I actually have a life, so I have like things to do tomorrow. So
He doesn't
stuff
have
like
a
that.
damn thing to do tomorrow.
I don't want to have a thing to do tomorrow. I have a thing I have to do tomorrow.
What do you have to do tomorrow?
I have to go to a party. I mean, technically I cannot go, but it's like I don't want to be rude.
So you don't have to go. No.
I don't have to go, but I have to go.
You feel like you feel compelled to?
Yeah,
Feel
exactly.
obligated?
Whose party is
I
it?
don't want to be mean. It's a Christmas party. It's the Annie's Christmas party thing. Basically, I'm just gonna go there, eat food, and then watch Kyrie and Mom open presents because we already opened our presents on Christmas Day.
It's a little late
Christmas
for
Eve.
Christmas, ain't it?
Well, yeah, but Kyrie and my mom both didn't make it to Christmas, so they're doing another party for them, so that way they can actually open their presents with everyone.
Right.
They didn't get to
that's
because
fair.
Kyrie was sick on Christmas Eve when we went to Andy's. So she didn't get to go to the party at Andy's house.
Okay. Which I didn't go to that either.
Yeah, so now we're going to. But basically, I already opened my presents, so it's just me, Kyrie, and my mom opening presents.
There you go.
But I
Well,
also
maybe
don't
you
want to
can
be saying
you
no.
can rewrap one of your presents so you can open it alongside them and get like re-excited about
That doesn't
it.
get me. That is not. I'm not that like brain dead. Like I don't get excited from that.
From
I have object permanence.
you don't get excited from unwrapping gifts.
Unwrapping a gift that I already know what it is and I've already unwrapped it before and I made it myself.
Well, the point there is so that way they can feel that like Christmassy atmosphere and energy of being.
Well, they can feel it
surrounded.
from each other. All right.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to. I guess it was just.
Yeah, screw you, Cayden. You wanna mess with me, bro? Let's go. Let's go right now.
Well, hold on. I didn't call you stinky or nothing. Like I was just saying you should enjoy Christmas. Like in January.
I did enjoy Christmas. Oh, and Christmas Eve.
That's why I specified in January.
Yeah, in January. It's Christmas in January. Okay, I'll say I'll only come to the party if I get more presents. Like,
Okay.
I better be getting new presents.
I got a gift idea for you, Josh.
Do what?
I got a gift idea for you.
What's that?
One toothbrush and a bunch of plastic like Christmas wrap.
For Alistair?
Yeah, so you got something to open this
Yeah,
new.
very thick. Like it'll take me the entire Christmas party just to get it.
I just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping, but there's nothing in the thing. You just keep
Yeah, it's
opening
just
and
wrap.
opening.
It's just a big ball of wrap. Andy kind
Well,
of did that for
eventually.
one Christmas. She took all our presents in like she took like a sticky plastic wrap and just wrapped it around itself in a ball and started sticking things in and then wrapping it up. So you had to peel through the layers and you keep unlocking new stuff as you peel through the layers. Andy, my mom's aunt.
Okay.
Yeah, and
See, that's unique. I haven't even heard of that before.
Yeah. Oh, 1 year Tim gave me a present that was it was like 5 sets of dice, so it was like, and it was like sets of 10, so it was like 50 dice, all
Oh,
individually
nice.
wrapped, and
That's
each put in
funny.
their own package. It was like
That's a lot of
those
effort
Amazon
because
bag
I like that.
packages.
Yeah.
Like the bags, yeah. So he wrapped each of them in Christmas wrapping, and then stuck them in a thing, and then put them in a gigantic box.
How long did it take you to figure out like what the gift actually was? Like how far into
Well,
unwrapping did you
once I
realize?
opened the first one, I was like, oh no, of course he did that. But I was at first I saw a giant bag. I saw a giant box that had a bunch of bags, and I was like, what the frick? What did he get me? And I opened the first one, I was like, oh no. And then I still haven't even opened them all. Like I
No?
opened some of them, but I just like, well, I haven't really moved to. I have so many. I have so much dice.
Well, there you go. You can open up those on Christmas and be excited
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
If I actually, where did I put them? I think I still have them. So yeah, I have a big old bag of dice.
So I hope the second surgery went well.
But I think that's pretty much as far as like we can go on Christmas combos unless somebody wanted to add something.
Do what?
I feel like that we've pretty much worn out the subject of like Christmas and Christmas gifts unless you wanted to add something.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for Alice to get the hell out of here. No.
He did say he was leaving, Alice. Or Alice,
Yeah.
are you getting sleep?
Yeah. Oh
You
wow.
getting
I'm not offending him now. I was just messing with him.
sleep? Well, he wasn't gonna leave until he really. Yeah. Well, you get the idea. Until he said that, I
He
didn't know how to
was
phrase
worried
it.
too. I'm like, get the hell out of here. No. Man.
Yeah. Kind of coffee, kind of phlegmy.
Hey. I know. No. Yeah. It's like damaged cartilage or whatever. Oh no. Oh yeah, you can have some of that. No. So are you there? You awake?
I'm here.
Okay.
I've had this couch in for a little bit, so like I might go check on Damon in a minute. But you can say what you're gonna say first.
What's he sick on? I didn't know he was sick.
He went to the hospital this morning for his leg was swollen. He didn't even mention like the leg swelling until yesterday, like at night.
Does he got a blood clot or something?
I don't know. It's cellulitis. It said on there like potentiality that it's a diabetic related situation.
Is he at risk of being diabetic?
Uh,
Oh, it's bacterial infection in the skin.
yeah. So, oh no, I think it was the medication is simultaneously for diabetes. Okay, so it's just the bacteria on the skin. It does have like a risk of affecting the kidney, which is like the main reason I'm like worried about him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In
'cause
fact,
he's
he
got the
laid
one
down.
kidney.
Yeah, he laid down to sleep, so I'm gonna go check on him now, actually,
That's fine.
and then we can come back and discuss like solipsism or whatever we want to discuss next.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's
can
fine.
it please be something interesting that I understand?
Oh, what is not? I only talk about interesting things. Have I ever said anything boring to you? No, I have not.
No, but you guys' interesting stuff tends to be wah, 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 wah.
Look, we're only going to discuss the chemistry of. No.
Oh my god, please don't.
No, we won't do it.
I'm really excited about getting my nose redone now.
Me too. I'm
They're
like,
gonna fuss at me for doing it myself right there though. Because they're gonna feel it when they try to find the spot. No, sir. No, mommy's using it. I love you though.
give me a couple,
Here.
give me like a month or two, and
I know, baby.
we'll be back on track. Christmas was just expensive, really
Oh,
expensive.
I know.
No,
I'm not like pressuring or anything. I'm just saying
Right.
I'm excited about it. That and my tattoos. Like, I'm just excited about it as well.
huh?
Is there anything you want to talk about until for the minute that came on, or just random?
I mean, we can. You can never go wrong with talking shit about Cayden. No.
Yellow. Apparently, it's gonna be me speaking toddler. What? Oh, what's that? White.
No. So like when we're discussing things like, you know,
Orange.
you're not even listening.
I am. When we're discussing things like.
Oh, you were listening.
Yeah, I was. That's what I said.
I wasn't sure. Um, no, when we're discussing things like um, uh, like what we consider scientific topics or whatever, you know what I'm saying. And if you're not interested, it's fine. You don't have to chime in, but you could also chime in with things that are unrelated, like dumbass stuff. You could just be like, hey, and we're discussing science. You could be like, the moon is made of cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like we're discussing what the
But I
moon's made
don't
of. So
like interrupting.
you don't like what?
I don't like interrupting.
Well, then you're in the wrong line of business because this
I
this is.
know, like I'll eventually get better at it, but
I know. I was just kidding, but you could always be in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it'd be cute. Like if we did these like intermediate commercials, we have to get up and pee or do whatever. Like just like put the kids on there and let them sing songs to everybody. That'd be
oh
so
my
cute.
god, that would be cute. Like, man, I gotta go do something real quick. Here's Spencer with the
Yeah,
ABCs.
yeah. Here's
That
Spencer
would be so cute.
ABCs. Yeah, that would be cute. I think it would.
Or here's Spencer with the colors.
Really red, blue, green,
Colors.
colors.
This is red. This is white. This is green. This
Yeah.
is blue. That'd be so cute.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be real cute.
I don't know, cause some people are like super privacy, but like it's my kid, so I mean, like if we start getting like awful horrible comments or something, then people will just start getting blocked. So
Yeah, people are douches. I mean, they're like when it comes to stuff like that. Like people that do that are douches. Not everybody's a douche, but
you can either appreciate the cuteness or find something else to listen to, in my opinion. Yellow. Little boy, you were just stealing baloney. Oh man, Spencer would have been like, Belly. You say please?
I'm back.
Not
oh
great.
right.
Can you say please?
We agreed. Like anytime we need to like get up and do something like we need like to get the kids to be able to do the ABCs during the intermissions and stuff like that. And, like little
Oh, just like a
video.
little show and tell like
Yeah.
bit between.
Yeah,
That'd
cause
be neat.
I was like, what do you want to talk about during this? And then Spencer started naming colors and getting me. And I was like, apparently it's gonna be brought to you by a 3-year-old. Cause she was going green, blue, red. And like, I can't just not participate.
Going to the whole Roy Gabiv.
So
Rugabiv?
what?
Roy Gabiv.
What the hell's Rugabiv?
Red, orange,
Oh,
yellow,
red, orange, yellow,
green, indigo, blue.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Oh, and violet. I forgot violet. You don't know if it's a thing?
No, I was kidding. But
I mean, like it doesn't really like when a Roy Gabiv like spectrum appears, like light refraction. There's like little rainbows you can see when it's like wet outside in the grass. Like those are
Right.
the full spectrum. It's technically not just those 7 colors. It's just those 7 main colors like bleeding and mixing.
Yeah. It's like a gradient scale. Only
Yeah.
brighter ones stand out.
Only what?
The more prominent one. Like your eyes focus on the more prominent ones.
I don't. Let me
Like
look
it
at the
is the
rainbow
full
real quick.
spectrum.
Because like, is it that we focus on those particular prominent colors? Yeah, no, we do. Yeah, those are pretty prominent.
I changed your title to Mrs. Joshua Hutchinson and Mr. Josh.
Aww. That's so cute. Thank you.
Oh, it didn't take yet though. It still just looks like a second Josh with no video.
No, it's still got the Mrs. under there now, though, doesn't it?
Not on my end. I don't think it updates till like you leave and reconnect though.
Oh.
Who, me?
Yeah, your like username for the chat. It doesn't show the misses for my end.
Oh, I don't want to get off though. I don't know how to get back on this one.
Well, that's fine.
Yellow.
But that means it'll be fixed for like next time, or it should like change it to that for next time.
Either way,
Right?
she's got like at least 3-4 days before she gets her new phone. So.
Oh, your new phone? Nice.
I lost my phone.
Lost our old one. So
It's somewhere
Dang.
between here and the skate park.
yeah, it may resurface. Somebody may, but I doubt it. It's not,
Yeah.
not likely. Not looking likely.
Like if somebody finds it, they're probably not going to know exactly who to return it to if they were just
So-
trying to return it.
There's no service on it, so
Yeah,
yeah,
so they
like they're
wouldn't
not
know.
gonna have any idea.
Some people might, but there's not a good chance of like great chance
Yeah.
of that. So. Yeah. So damn.
You good?
Yeah, my throat's dry or something. Um,
From all that dick.
from all the
Dry
what?
mouth.
I said from all that dick. I'm
All that
sorry.
dick. Psst,
Yeah.
you wish. She's trying
All
to make me
right.
gay. I'm not having it.
It's not
She's
working.
trying to. She's trying to make me gay. It ain't working.
It's she's not as successful in trying to convert
I
you
told
as
her
like
I'd
as
be a
my mom was to
lesbian,
my
and she
dad.
didn't like that. Do what?
How do you go about that?
What, being a lesbian?
Yeah,
I date women.
is that lesbian?
That's a lesbian.
If
That
he
can't be.
decides
It's not
to
as sold.
identify as a
All I have
lesbian,
to do is change my gender.
yep.
And then I'm a
Yeah, there you
lesbian.
go. There you go. Okay, so that was the missing step. I was sitting there like, as you are.
You know,
I don't think it would
And
have counted. I don't
technically, you
know.
don't even have to
I
change
was
your
always the
gender to
girl.
get the title.
I heard study your Bible.
Study my Bible.
Is that not what you said,
No,
Jamie?
no, I said technically, you don't even have to change your gender to earn the title because these he's and she's are walking around not wanting to get the lower surgery. So
That's true. So yeah, you just refer to yourself as like Mrs. Joshua Hudgens Josh, and then there you go, you're a lesbian.
yeah, pretty
Boom.
much.
And then so is Jamie.
Nah, but Jamie doesn't want to be a lesbian. She's tired of being a lesbian, so.
But if you
I
turn
am.
yourself to a girl, then she would have to
Leave
like.
me?
Oh no.
She could leave me.
But
I
if
couldn't leave you 'cause you
for as long as
wanted-
she stays with you at that point, she's a lesbian as well as you are. I'm sorry, Jamie.
No, it's fine. I said like at that point, as long as you don't get the lower surgery, like I still stay with you because it's just as you identify as it. Like that's how it works now.
Yeah, all you just say it. You don't have to be true. Be like, I'm only identifying while I'm running this race. After that, I don't identify that way anymore.
I know a transgender. She is a he, but didn't get the lower surgery and got married, and they still qualify as a husband and wife, and it's on his ID that he's a he and everything. But he is never ever going to get the lower surgery. He told me that, but he still
Well,
got all
then
his shit.
technically he's no longer trans because he stopped transitioning, right? I mean, that's the part of the trans is the transition. That's what trans means.
I know, but it counts now. Like it's on ID and passports and everything that male.
Yeah, so I guess like the classification is determined even before the transition. But I like intent to transition. Well, you said that example they had no intent to transition.
Nope, nope. They want to get the top surgery, but not the bottom surgery.
Yeah, nobody wants their dick cut
off.
or their pussy.
The top surgery, but not the bottom. That is surprising. I don't hear about that.
The boobs removed, but they don't want to turn
their junk into other junk.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm not familiar with that.
So is that just like a way for girls to like not to be a lesbian? Say I'm not a lesbian because technically she's a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Is it just a way for that? I don't think so. It's probably just I don't know. They felt like being treated like a guy for whatever reason, or vice versa.
Been treated like a guy. I'm not sure what that means.
I guess they associate themselves with the qualities for traditional men.
No, I mean like you can like you can
I'm listening. I'm just like opening a toothbrush I bought earlier today. In the meantime,
sorry, no, but like you can what's the word for it? Oh my god, I'm so sick of this. Like, you can't even find out what the word trans. All I'm trying to do is find out like what the word trans means. I mean, the actual word trans. Like, what's the definition?
I mean, it means to change from one thing to another. I believe, like a transformer trans.
Yeah, but is it active or is it passive? Like, could it be? Oh, there we go. Hey, this will do it. Nope. Still telling me about transgenders. Don't care about transgenders. Oh, prefix.
Well, there's like gender fluid, which is like they change the way they view themselves and want to be like treated, but
yeah,
because it's
and I'm not trying to be mean.
No, you're good.
I don't care what that means. The adjective, blah blah blah. I'm
Mhm.
actually trying to find out what the dang prefix means.
The
You know what I'm
prefix
saying?
trans.
Specific. Yeah, like transatlantic, like what trans actually the word trans itself actually means, the root word, and all they want to do is throw a bunch of stuff at me about transgender, transsexual, blah blah. I don't care about that.
Well, I'm looking at Merriam-Webster. This says
Me
on
too.
or to the side of. Oh, I see what you're talking about with like, yeah, the first
Yeah,
description brings up the Affordable Care Act for some reason.
yeah. I don't know, what that means, but transportable care. I don't know. But the
Transgender
point
and
is, like, I'm
transsexual.
looking for the like transverse, you know what I'm saying, transmission, like
Like
um
how it correlates as like the complete word transgender with that suffix or prefix.
yeah, with anything, just that's what does the prefix itself mean. Like every word has an etymology
Hmm.
and an instruction. But everybody's like, oh, I want to be high. All I want to know is the dang prefix. Like I genuinely want to know what the prefix is. I'm not trying to argue about that or whatever. I just want to know what the word means. And they give examples, but they do not give definition for it.
If you scroll down on that page, for me, I have trans 3 of 3 prefix. It says on or to the side of, across, or
So
beyond.
beyond, that's what I got, but like I think that's just for trans in the context of transatlantic, because transuranium, a specified element in which periodic element, you know what I'm saying, beyond a specified element in the periodic table.
Well, it seems like it's
Trans,
just like the most consistent thing is it's just a word that means going from point A to point B.
yeah, I mean, I assume that's what it means is crossing over or some sort of some relative to that, but the point is that why is this the only word in the freaking dictionary that is being difficult with even trying to find that information? That makes me mad. I don't really care. Like, I know trans people. I don't care about trans people. Whatever. Blah blah blah. I know gay people. I don't care about gay people. Blah blah blah. Like, I don't hate them. I just don't. I'm trying to actually find out.
The etymology.
Yes, an actual good quality definition of the etymology of it. Like, on or above the other side or across beyond is relative to it, but I don't think that's a really good definition for it. You know
It
what I'm
made
saying?
sense to me. I don't know what would be like.
Well,
Uh, to change from one thing to
okay.
another would make sense
All
to
right.
me.
Okay, you got trans fatty acid. It just says
Mhm.
compared to CSI since 2. It doesn't actually have a definition. All right, you go to CISI, the cisgender, uh, and it has on this side. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have a
Okay, baby.
definitive. It's like
Yeah, it's
they're
got connotation but no denotation.
yeah.
I mean, that's true for like a lot of words, I imagine.
I feel bad for kids that have that as a spelling word.
That was like uh there's this like this comedian thing, and uh he's like woman. He's
Mhm.
like can you give me a definition? They're like having qualities of a woman. He's like, yeah, but can you
Self,
give me a definition? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's
he's
self-referential.
yeah, yeah, because the definition can't really encompass itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a
That's
definition.
true,
But
but like, there's other words where I'm like, how okay, like articles. How would you define the word the or the word a?
what do
I
you
guess
mean?
a.
Yeah, but A is an article. The is an article. That's not
Yeah,
defining it with the same exact thing. Saying a woman is things that have woman-like properties is not defining it. It literally doesn't define it as definitions go. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to define what an article is, then you can look up article and then so on and so forth. But
yeah. Well, let me give like because it's a you're talking about prefixes. Let me give another prefix example instead.
I need a more racist dictionary or whatever they call it.
I can't think of. I'm just gonna Google the word prefixes and see if like the others are as esoteric or if
Okay,
those are more
here's a better
connotative.
one. Used to form adjectives which indicate that something involves or enables travel from one side or area to the other. For example, transcontinental journey, journey across the continent. You know what I'm saying? Tra-
Transferring.
yeah. Um, Yeah. Okay. Trans is used to form words which indicate that someone or something moves from one group, thing, state, or place to another. Okay, that's the definition I was looking for, like the actual definition.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not to be mean, but that's an actual. Yeah, everybody's like trans. Here's the British version, short for transgender. No, it's not. I mean, yes, it is short for transgender, but why are you using, uh, slangs and colloquials to define something? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I mean?
I don't like every word builds off of other words. Isn't like every word arguably like using slang?
No,
Well, we have a bunch of slang outside of.
we
What's
we
another
do. We have
slang word?
unabridged dictionaries for slang. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they don't. There's no definition here. There's no defining quality. Like, hey, this is the unabridged. This is the abridged. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the abridging was for. Was for things like slang. Like if I said fuck, shit, damn. Those are words technically, but they
Mhm.
are not. They're not used in a context that is considered. Um, they're considered. That's why you have to unabridge them. You know what I'm saying? Versus abridged words. And when you're looking for the abridged words in the definition, specifically because I had something to talk about that had nothing to do with transgender, but
Right.
you got 15 definitions of transgender before you get to the bottom where you know,
Which
and
did
why
you want to
would
get to? Sorry.
I'm about to get to it,
Okay.
but yeah, so uh, when you're talking about like trans, the word itself, um, does it um like I was trying to find a specific that specific thing, which was actually a good definition. To use the form words which indicate something or something moves from one group or thing or state or place to another.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like that falls in line with like every example of the
sure,
prefix I'm familiar with.
right, but that was like fucking 3, 4 things down the thing. It wasn't the first one, which is what it should have been. I'm not arguing with that. That couldn't be added in there. Why is that not the first definition? Which trans is a prefix.
I don't know,
Even
but
the word
also
trans that we do it.
I don't go on Merriam-Webster too often. I don't know how often they do that, or if that's like a regular thing, or if this is an
Yeah,
exception.
but even transgender, the trans, when you're just using trans, it's still a prefix.
Yeah.
Transgender, transsexual, trans whatever, transcontinental
Yes.
railroad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still a prefix. So instead of just saying trans is a prefix for that, and then even adding in the extra the first thing it comes to is an adjective, and trans is not an adjective; it's a prefix for an adjective, which is gender. Transgender could be an
Oh
adjective.
yeah, but as far as like why that wasn't first on there, I don't know.
But yeah, anyway, hell, that wasn't even first
But
on
we
there.
have
That was
that
I had to go through 3
definition.
different dictionaries to get that
Yeah, because
definition.
like I was scrolling down, I didn't even see like that particular definition.
Well, it's because it was like 8th down the list. I went to Merriam-Webster first, but I went to the first one that comes up is Google's definition. It says transgender, transsexual, describing a double bond in which a radical or both ends is the opposite side of the bond, which is the chemistry definition for it.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw like a couple of like chemistry related things pop up for it.
Okay, here's the perfect one. Noun, an abbreviation for transaction. Trans is an abbreviation, but for some reason, when you use the word transgender, it's an adjective, not an abbreviation, and it doesn't describe anything. You know what I'm saying? Not the word transgender. Let me phrase that. Trans describes gender, and that trans could be an adjective.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But transgender itself isn't descriptive. Whereas definition number 2 is trans is transgender. That's what I mean by bad definition making. You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
I don't, but
You don't understand what.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay. We agree that trans is an adjective, right?
I mean, I rolled with it before. I think I see what you mean by that. Like people refer to
Okay.
themselves as trans without the
Well,
the
no. It's
word
an
that
adjective because it's an adjective because it describes the gender, transgender, transsexual. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it an adjective. It's the trans part makes it adjective. It describes the gender, describes the sexual, describes the whatever. That makes it an adjective. It's a describing word. Agreed?
I pose. What are the other examples of like?
Well, here's the problem. The definition number 2 is transgender, transsexual. You can't use You can't
Okay, so
use a
the
definition.
word trans is being okay. I see what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, so it's circular that way.
Yeah, it's circular like that. That's what I was talking about. Yes.
Okay.
All right. And not that I have an issue with the word, but the word is a describing word that describes the gender, describes the transsexual. But then you can't use those two words in the definition of trans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm trying to say that it breaks the rules of what we would consider English language. You know
I
what I'm
want to
saying?
say, and this is like completely unrelated. It just like came to mind to me, but I think like on was it dictionary.com? I think there are some words in there that like they don't give like a genuine definition for, like apple. Okay, no, they do have it on this one. Used to like one of these websites.
They
if you
don't
looked at
do
like
like
apple or
apple?
pineapple. Yeah. Well,
They're
if you
like,
look up,
hey, a red fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have actual describing words.
Used to one specific fruit for whatever reason. If you looked it up, it just said you should know what that like. You know what this fruit is. But it didn't have like an actual definition.
Okay,
but
like
that's
this is
more than
a
messing
noun.
around.
It's a cultivated deciduous fruit. That's a definition.
Yes.
You know
they
what
have
I'm
that
saying?
now. Like I'm not finding what I was referring to because I can't remember.
Well,
exactly
this is an American
which one
Heritage Dictionary, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you would think. Okay, even Merriam-Webster says the meaning of apple is the fleshy, unusually round, yellow or green edible palm fruit.
Yeah.
Of a usually cultivated tree, and that's a fair definition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fair. Like I said, it was completely unrelated. It wasn't like a circular thing or anything. It was just like they gave like a instead of giving a literal definition for whichever one it was, they just said like it's a fruit. You know what it is, and that's it. But that was just like a little goof or gaff from them.
Okay, but we wonder why society's getting stupider. This is why.
Well, that was one word that they did that with.
But the point is, like, you know, I was literally looking up the prefix to understand exactly what the prefix meant, which means I should have got what the prefix means, not a definition about what transgender and transsexual are, and some Slavish, language like, if you don't know what it means, you're a dick. And that's basically what you just explained. Was like, shh.
Well, yeah, but the one I was referring to is like for a fruit, and to be fair, like I can't imagine trying to describe an apple to somebody who's never seen an apple. Like in my own words, it would be kind of tough at first, for sure.
Sure, I mean some words are tough. Like describe love to somebody that never understood that. You know what I'm saying? That's an abstract from hell. You know what I'm saying?
All I can do is give like synonyms.
Describing love is really hard.
It is,
but you know what I'm saying? We're like, love is love. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why it's like trans is transsexual. I'm like transgender. I'm like, okay, but what does the trans mean? It's the type of gender they are. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of definition. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that is kind of what it means, isn't it? In that case,
no, it means that they've crossed over genders or from groups. That's what I'm saying. In groupings, they've crossed from one group to the other group, and that's what transgender means.
Yeah.
Gender group A, and they cross over to gender group B.
Right.
Or sexual, even if it's transsexual, trans equals a sexual group A and then sexual group B. But the trans is the crossing over part. That's what the definition that actually gave a fair, good definition was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be mean. Like
you're good. I didn't think you were. I just
but it's
I was like lost in like what you were trying to get out of it because I didn't see it like myself on the.
Sure, I was just looking it up. I was like, I need to know what trans means real quick. And I look it up, and I'm like, oh my god! I went through like fucking 8 dictionaries to find an actual definition, and now I don't even remember what the fucking topic we were going to talk about was.
I don't remember it. It was something before that. It was Damn, I remember we were talking about socialism, but there's something after that. It was
way after that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to like pinpoint what it was because I know what you're talking about, but like now that we've moved past it, I've also lost track of it.
I lost it, but the point is
that's
that
right. We can circle back if it comes back.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come back to me. Like, oh, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, like I said, but it's not a matter of being mean. I'm not mean to anybody, but or if I'm mean to everybody, like equally.
Yeah.
I treat everybody badly the same way. People get the hatred for me on the left, the right, and the center. Nobody special.
Purely universal.
It's totally universal. I don't just beat adults; I beat kids and women too. Like that kind of,
Yeah.
But no, but anyway, so that was interesting. But like, and I couldn't believe you said Apple. Like the definition of Apple, just like you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, yeah. To be fair, like if somebody came up to me and was like, "Hey, could you describe an apple?" My first thought would be like, "You know what an apple looks like, right?" But if somebody had never seen an apple,
sure,
I would just
which
have to be like, "It's kind of like a pineapple, but smaller."
yeah.
And that even
At
that's
least
a
that
less
would be a
circular.
description. It's like a pineapple, but smaller.
But it requires
You know,
that they know like what a pineapple is, and then what if they're like, "I don't know what a pineapple is?" I'm like, "Well, shit, it's like
sure.
it's not
I
like a
mean,
coconut."
but there's always definitions like that. You can be like, oh, and I've done that with Jamie and be like, she's like, what's that word mean? I'm be like, it means like this. What's
Mm-hmm.
that word mean? Oh, but it means like this. Oh, what's that word? It means like I've done it 3 or 4 times before she got to a word that she understood. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, now I get it. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true. Eventually, you would
Yeah.
get to a point where like they would understand what you're referring to, and then you can build from there.
Sure, they can build from if they're sincerely trying to do it. And if they're not, then they're just flipping. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I said, that was the point. Was all I was trying to do was get an actual definition, and not to be mean. It's not like saying, oh, like even if I look up gay, I'd be like, I want the actual definition of what gay means, not some gay means, blah blah blah, and or actually homosexual would be better because
Yeah,
I'm
so I
like
would say
I'm trying to look up,
gay is kind of like both the umbrella and the specificity.
right,
Like male on male is gay,
yeah,
but then also lesbian is
yeah,
gay,
and
but
that's
there's
what I
not a
think is
separate word for male on male.
what then gay. Oh, then gay. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know if
like
there is. I have to look
I
that
don't think
up.
so. For like that's exclusive to that. I can't think of one because like queer is a pretty large umbrella term now.
Yeah, it doesn't. It used to just mean gay people. Now it means trans. What was the other one you said?
It's the whole
Gender
like
fluid. All of them. Pretty
yeah,
much kind of fall in the compass of that.
intersex falls under.
Yeah,
Does it
intersex.
fall under
Yeah.
that?
No, actually, because
Because that's
intersex
not.
is biological,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't think it
It's
does fall
not.
in there.
Yeah, it's not like their choice of preference, so it doesn't
Yeah.
really add to that. So that queer would cover like everything in there except for intersex, I think.
Okay. Okay. Is there a word for exclusively gay males? Okay, the term gay. Oh, gay men. But yeah, does gay?
Yeah, so that one does feel like it's also like abstracted from like its original
I mean,
denotation.
homosexual does encompass it. Uh,
Yeah, but that's like no, because homosexual just means same sex. So that also lesbians are homosexual too.
here's one. Venusian. It's like basically the equivalent of lesbian. Vincian,
Vincent?
Vincian, Vincian, and it's actually the actual equivalent to men aligned individuals, often seen as the masculine equivalent of lesbian. So that would be a more accurate
Oh,
one,
yeah. This one's
and
pretty
that's one you
specific.
never hear.
I've never heard somebody use the word Vincian.
No, me either. Like you know what I'm saying?
Vincian and Achillean?
What is Killian?
That's a good question. Well, if I look it up, it's probably just gonna bring up like the Iliad Achillean. Oh, there is an Achillean versus Vincian. Well, a 2 comment Reddit like excerpt is all that's pulling up for me so far, or it's the first thing that pulls up.
Killian seems to be more like lesbian, and Vincian means more like because it says Vincian is a term used to describe men or non-binary individuals who are attracted to male or masculine genders, often seen as alternatives to the term Achillean. Oh, maybe it's a synonym.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No, it just says resembling Achilles, or at least that's the.
See, yeah, that's what I expected it to. Okay, the Reddit post says any man or non-woman who likes men or non-women. So this includes gay, bi, pan. So Achillean is broader than
Then
male to male
Vincian,
homosexuality. Yeah.
yeah, Vincian's more specific.
First brothers. No. Yeah, Vincian's like slightly more specific, but it falls under Achillean. Which those are new. I've never heard those
Okay,
before.
okay. It literally says that related concepts. Achillean is an umbrella term for attractions and relationships between men. Vincian gender or whatever is a gender identity associated with being Vincian. But Vincian serves as a way of individuals express their identity within the blah blah blah. I don't even care about that. That's just fluff. But
Oh, hold on one second. That's my brother knocking.
Connor, is it Connor?
Damien. No, it's Damien, the one I live with.
And like, I'm jerking off. Do you ever say that? Like, I'm jerking off. I'm gonna need 5 minutes.
What you looking at?
Well, look at the term Vincian.
So what?
Vincian. It's kind of like lesbian, but for gays.
Oh yeah, it's people that are attracted to dudes, right?
Yeah, males attracted to each other specifically.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
oh, it's not an actual word.
Vincian?
At least not. Yeah, Vincian. At least not like lesbian is.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a LGBT made up word for that. It doesn't actually like.
that's interesting. I think it's weird that people can just make up words anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is a word now because I said it is. Okay.
interesting.
Oh.
If you had a Greek girl that was a lesbian, you could call her a lesbos.
No, bring me your cup.
Like you could.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Oh, I said you could uh like hold on. You could lesbos is the word. It's not the word that you think it is, but it is an island off in Greece.
Oh, that's so funny. That's funny. An island. So now when people are like lesbo, you're just like
Yeah.
they're alone forever. Like
Oh, I never even thought about that. That's brilliant.
like how often are you occupied? Do not sit there and show it because that's it. What time is it? Oh, I think that's this. Kiki, brush your teeth and get ready for bed.
I was
Brush your
disappointed
teeth
in
and
that
then go to
though.
bed. Define what?
Because I was looking for an actual definition for gay male other than
Oh
homosexual,
yeah, yeah.
like lesbian or literally the definitionally um um like you could look it up in the dictionary and be like, here's the definition of it. And I thought Vincian was a good term because it described it as such, but it only uses it in LGBT dictionaries, so lexicon or whatever. But like that's not the same as saying this is even the Urban Dictionary has it. And eventually may like it's there, but I mean, gay men have been around around as long as at least gay women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Like I would expect them to have like a specific word for it.
Sure, I would expect them to, and they don't, or at least nobody knows it, or it's not very popular.
Yeah, a specific word for everything else, but not gay guys.
I'm gonna try. See, gay just refers to same sex.
I was about to say like it's interchangeable, like gay guy, gay girl.
Right, gay guy or gay girl.
So,
Sorry, that's not the same as saying.
no, I agree.
What?
Like it's not like lesbian. Like you know what everyone knows what a lesbian is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Jeez, sit on the floor.
Yeah, something just flew in my mouth. So.
Oh, okay. That's different.
See, and gay didn't even originally mean that. That was something that was kind of co-opted in the first place. So, it in itself is a slang term, I guess.
That's very true,
You know what I'm
actually.
saying? Whereas,
Because gay used to be, happy, right?
yeah, it just means it meant happy, gleeful, cheerful, things like that. Bright, lively, blah blah
Yet most gay people are not bright and cheerful.
blah.
Do you realize that though? Like, I haven't met like even like the super flamboyant ones. Like, they're not exactly like cheerful.
I don't know. Dude next door's pretty crabby. I will say that.
One more time.
I said the guy next door's pretty crabby. That's what I said. He can be crabby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Go ahead and set up the shot and everything.
and you think, because naturally, cause just like you think, oh, gay men get more sex. That'd be that'd be your selling point if you were going to try to get me to be gay. Except for that gay men aren't. Like.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
okay.
I need
Right.
to redraw the lines on Damien's leg.
Oh, okay. No, we were talking about. We just realized something that
Mm-hmm.
there is no male, and that male term wasn't really a male term. Meaning, it's not in the dictionary male term. It's just a colloquial
The
or whatever.
Vincian.
Da Vincian. It's not. I was
Yeah.
like, that's kind of disappointing. Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like I wouldn't use those as like strong examples because these are like words I've never heard before. The only things I see them are on like wikis and stuff. So
Right.
as far as I'm aware, these aren't really like
Right. But the
common
definition of
colloquials.
lesbian is in Merriam-Webster's, Britannica, Wikipedia, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
Yeah.
an actual definition for dictionary. You know what I'm saying? All right. And while they use the ironically because the term gay in itself isn't actually it's slang that was that was gay co-opted, meaning gay used to mean happy, joyful, whatever, and that was the way you described.
Jovial.
Yeah. But I don't know and I think gay rights guys should be doing that. Be like, hey, we don't have a term like lesbianism. It's very clear that what lesbian means is defined in the dictionary in a way, but there's not a gay term for that. There's just a lesbian term for that.
That's true.
So only women can be gay. Is that what we're doing here? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I imagine it started with like men were gay, and then that was like the only thing, and then like once a woman, I don't know. It just seemed like that developed and played off of the concept of gay first. Does that make sense? Like it's an extension. It was probably gay originally was men to men, and then lesbian like came in, and then the bi, and then they were just
right. But gay in itself is just a slang term thrown around to define homosexuals. But So gay was you could be homosexual male, homosexual female. It didn't really matter, and doesn't. The point is that lesbianism is very clear that lesbian is only females,
That's true.
and there's nothing equally equivalent to only males. So
Yeah,
I think gays should go on strike until they fight for a word for it.
that's something we'd have to like bring Ryan or one of them up to ask about.
Well, I
'Cause,
mean,
like,
he might be offended by that, but hey, why do
would he?
girls get a word but the guys don't get a word?
I don't know. He's rolled with it. He's never seemed to like have an issue with it. But maybe if we bring it up, he'll be like, yeah, maybe that should be the case.
I think that's what it is. Guys don't bitch as much as girls. Not as a general rule. But
Maybe they just don't know.
they don't know that there's no word for it. They have to know there's not no word for it.
I mean, like, I know plenty of people that haven't actually Googled what they call themselves. So
That's a possibility. It is, but like,
Well, they probably just are used to being called like that, being referred to as gay because it's normally called gay.
let me ask you this: when
Mhm.
you were a lesbian, did you ever refer to yourself as a lesbian? Okay. So- no, I can't.
okay,
You're still,
sorry, I totally forgot to unmute myself. I said like I did refer to myself as a lesbian because at the point I couldn't even be around dudes. So yeah, I was.
okay. No, here's the thing. They have asexual, bisexual, homosexual, lesbian, straight, and pansexual, but they do not have one that's exclusive to males.
That is true.
I mean, I'm not gay yet, but I am going to go for the rights. They need their own word. That is fucking fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they've been around at least as long as lesbians, probably longer.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
But
let's be honest, guys are pretty sexual, so they're like, we're here on the island. It's just the two of us. I'm saying, like
it's like a common like TV show trope.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, what happens on the island stays on the island. All right. But here's the thing: they refer to as the gay and lesbian community, assuming that gay equals male, but it doesn't mean male. So maybe it's all lesbians in the community. You know what I'm saying?
It could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. As far as like why that is, I got no idea. That's something we'd have to ask somebody who's like.
Yeah, we're gonna ask Ryan when he comes in here. And
Yeah.
see if we're gonna start our own movement to do what?
Is he coming on tonight?
I don't know. You said he might do it. You could ask him.
I could. He's in the middle of another VC, and I'll invite him. But I feel like I'm probably gonna hop off in 22 minutes. The stream gay related question.
Apparently, he's got to do something at 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock.
No, I just want to like debrief and get ready for bed. I'm trying to like work. Yeah, I don't know. Like if I
debrief? Like you got to break down to like what you did for the day or something. What's debriefing?
No, it's we're in the conversation. I was like working with Damon, and then like when I lay down and get ready for bed, I like to do things to like lull myself towards sleep.
Look, you can call it jerking off. You don't have to call it debriefing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it'll probably be like rain sound effects on YouTube and like a little bit of doom scrolling. As much as I know that's bad for me.
You shouldn't be doom scrolling, dude.
I shouldn't be. I agree.
At least give it a month off or something. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Like, I got my Dokkan Battle phone game, so that'll help me like
watch Dilbert. Dilbert's always good. You know what I'm
saying? That's a good point. That was a classic. I used to put that on when I went to sleep. Yeah. The Tomito.
But yeah, Dilbert's always a good show. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with Dilbert. But
I didn't really understand it much as a kid, so I feel like now if I go back to it,
you definitely would understand it now. You're like, oh my god, that's so funny. It's twice as funny if you're older.
That's true for most of those comic strips, like Garfield and stuff. As a kid, I was just like, yeah, cool, Orange Cat. So I guess that's why everybody likes him. And then like you get older, and he's like, no, it makes a little more sense now.
Oh, I don't think they probably pulled down all his cartoons because I guess he's MAGA. So,
Garfield is.
No, Dilbert. Scott Adams, the guy that creates Dilbert. I'm like, does it matter? I still like watching Dilbert.
That's true. The product's so good, regardless of like if they're
He's also like
yours.
80 years old or something. So I'm sure he is like fucking, Republican or whatever. Like.
Probably
like
that is like the
they
demographic.
Get shocked by those actors that are 93 years old, and they're like, I'm a Republican. I'm like, he's 93 years old. Of course, he's a Republican. He has more than $100 million. Come on, don't be stupid. Uh, every time they're like, because like half those Hollywood guys are Republican and they just don't announce it, but they vote that way every time.
Is that true? I have no way of knowing. Like I can't
I
tell
don't
like
know
who's voted for
percentages.
who in the polls.
Oh,
Percentage, we can look at percentage, but
no,
like
serious. Oh, he died.
the Dilbert guy.
Yeah, he died a couple days ago,
Wait, that's a
January
shame.
13th of this year.
Wow, 11 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd he die?
he had prostate cancer.
Oh, yeah. That is the one that, like the big cancer they tell you to really be like prepared for when you hit like 40,
I mean, he was almost 70, but you know what I'm saying? Like, still.
which is
He's
still
like
like a pretty
68,
good
yeah.
amount of time. Scott Adams.
Yeah. Scott Adams his
Oh
name.
wow. Yeah, wow. He didn't look that old. Like you can see his age, but like it didn't look too.
He looks pretty good for a 68-year-old. I mean, I'll be
Yeah,
honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
he's got very youthful skin. Like up only once you like look at the hair can you really tell.
Ralph Macchio's like that. Like he looks really good for his age. Whereas like the one that plays Johnny, you can tell he's aged. But Ralph Macchio is like, even when he was like 26, because that's how old he was when he did the Karate Kid. He was 26-year-old Karate Kid.
Oh, him. Okay, that's
Yeah.
right.
And he still looks pretty damn good for almost 70. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. He does not look his age. He does not look 64.
Is that what he's 64?
He's 64 now, apparently.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 64 years old. You know what I'm saying? But he
Oh,
looks,
he did My Cousin Vinny. That was such a good
Yeah.
one.
of course. But he's like, he looks really good still for his age. And you know what I'm saying? Like, even now, like these, you know what I'm saying? You can do the Cobra Kai stuff, which is just recent. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, and it
he
still
looks
it looked
good.
like only like a 10-year gap. He fit.
Yeah.
It's impressive. It really is
But
impressive.
like, if you look at the guy who plays Johnny, like he looks good, but you can tell he's aged. Looks good. Like he looks good. Like somebody his age is supposed to look, but he's still, you know, he's a handsome man or whatever. But he looks good. But you look at the other one. I mean, he looks young still. Like he's got to be using Botox or something. Like,
It must be, yeah, something like that, or maybe it's
but
just a healthier diet.
yeah, he's just got a naturally healthy skin. But like if you look at the old pictures, he was 26 in those photos, even though he looks like he's about 15 in the Karate Kid. Like the
He was
original Karate Kid movie,
26.
he was 26. Hey,
I gotta see a picture of him because I haven't seen Karate Kid in a little while.
yeah, but this is like that was 1984.
Oh, actually, now that you point it out, yeah, I see it. Like it is noticeable, but like like when I was watching the movie, I just believed he was like from that high school.
But yeah, like if you see him, like here's the one with him and the Cobra Kai behind him, and he's like standing up, like he looks like he's 12 fucking years old. Tell me he doesn't.
He doesn't. He looks a little too like heavy for that. I would say he reminds me more of like Logan Paul, but you know,
No.
not as muscular.
I'm gonna send you a photo.
Okay, I'm looking at a
And-
picture where the Cobra Kai are like standing behind him.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's Cobra Kai. Okay, like he looks like he's like a fucking 12-year-old. I'm sorry, he does. Like here I'm sending it to you now. All right, he looks little, like dainty, like a little.
Oh,
fucking
him.
kid.
Okay, I thought we were still
Yeah.
talking about Johnny Lawrence. Okay.
No.
I'm sorry.
Daniel does, and he was
how old then?
26. 26.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and he
Okay.
looks like he's about 12.
He does. That was him at 26.
That's him at 26. And I think he was like 24 or 23 in The Outsiders. Mm-hmm.
That is super wild.
Even when you
I
see
did
The
not know that.
Outsiders. Yeah.
In The Outsiders, he really does look like a teenager. Like he
Um,
looks like they really have a 16-year-old going through and doing all that.
Was it Johnny?
Is it Johnny Lawrence or is it
No, his name's Johnny Cade in the movie The Outsiders.
Yeah, in The Outsiders, it's Johnny Cade.
Oh yeah, no, this guy looks pretty young. He looks like a kid, but he's got some like earrings. So how old is he in this? That was 2 years earlier.
He was like a year or two earlier, yeah.
Okay, so
But he's like the oldest one in the movie. He's even older than what's his name? Patrick Swayze. I think Patrick Swayze is born in 63 or something.
Was he older than Patrick Swayze?
I think he was.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
Oh, I've never even heard of this movie or book before.
Oh, sorry. No, no,
Oh,
no. He wasn't older. He was younger. Patrick was born in '52. I thought he was born. I thought he was older than that. So no. So yeah, but then he was close to fucking what 30.
do not tell Kyrie that you've never heard of The Outsiders.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, I haven't. This is the first time I've heard of this.
Oh man.
Ponyboy Curtis,
Yep.
Gang of Greasers, Jumped by Socks.
so it's just
He has a brother named Soda Pop.
Yeah, I thought those were interesting
oh
names.
Matt
Soda Pop.
Dillon's Matt Dillon's the same age as no, he's not. He's younger. He's younger than Johnny Cade by 3 years. The guy that Matt Dillon, the guy that plays um uh what's his
Oh,
um
Sally.
Dally, yeah, Dallas
He was younger than.
by 3 years.
Oh my god.
So he was like 20 or 21 when he was like 24 and 23.
He looks. They look. Oh my god, dude. They really did look like 10 years different.
Oh yeah, he looked like he was at least 5, 10 years older than him.
Uh huh. That's
Um,
insane.
uh, uh, so's Rob Lowe. He's 3 years younger than him too.
Which one was that?
Soda Pop.
Oh my god, man.
Oh, Tom Cruise. I wonder where he is.
He's gonna end up being like the second oldest person on that cast.
He's younger, but he's only younger by 1 year.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That makes me look
Patrick
at the
Swayze
movie.
literally is the only one older than him.
That makes me look at the movie and books like it makes me look at it so different.
Yeah.
'Cause, oh
So
my
I
god.
have to say the guy looks young for his age, and you can't argue
does.
with that. You know what I'm saying? Because like you could tell, like they always showed the best pictures of Tom Cruise, but if you saw him in like the new Top Gun movie, he looks aged like a mother, like seriously aged. In the throat, the face,
Yeah.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
In Top. Oh, okay. Top Gun Maverick, the new
Yeah, the new movie.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, it pulled up the old Top Gun. And I was like, he doesn't look aged there at all. He looks pretty young,
Yeah,
pretty
because that's
youthful.
1985 or 6 or something.
Yeah. Okay,
But
yeah, you're right. You can see the age on there a little more.
Yeah.
Wow, a
quite
little
bit
more.
Like a lot more compared to Ralph Macchio, who's literally older than him, and still looks really great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, what do you think like makes the well you pointed out Botox, those kinds of like
sure. I mean, but
beautifications.
he could be using beautification, but he just responded to it really well or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I look older than he not look older than him, but like he probably only looks like he's about 40. Honestly, at 61, 65, whatever it is. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
but yeah.
Yeah, no, 40 is right. You're right. That is like the age range he looks like, but he's 60.
But yeah, it's freaking crazy, like to think about it like that. Like it really is. Like, but anyway, man's got good genetics. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
I mean, I imagine there's like skincare routines that help out with it, even outside like the
yeah,
Botox
but not
and
not
diet
to
and
take
stuff.
off shave off 25 years, because that's what it does. It shaves off about 25 years of his life. He looks like he's in his 40s, even at 60.
It's impressive.
Yeah, like insanely. Like I said, in the Outsiders, he was like 24 or something in the Outsiders or something like that. And then a couple years later, he did the Karate Kid, and then I'm saying he's like 26. But that's just insane. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like he's like a 13-year-old kid in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. I didn't notice that when I watched the Karate Kid movies. I just thought he was an actual kid.
Nope, not even close.
Not even. I don't feel like I don't know these actors well enough to like give more examples of those. Actually, like one that does come to mind. I am curious. Jackie Chan's gotta be pretty old now, but he never
Yeah, he's probably
looks
70
that
or
old.
something.
He's 71.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh,
Ryan,
hey,
welcome in.
nice.
Okay, there we go. Now we can ask our
Okay,
gay
yeah.
question.
Give me a sec.
You can do this because you're gay male. Jamie's lesbian. That don't count. All right. Do you think it's unfair that there's not a singular word like lesbian for gay people. That's like in the dictionary.
Ryan?
We didn't give him a heart attack or anything, did we? Or is he? Oh, he's probably looking at them to see if that's the case.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
He's got like the
Yeah.
3 dots. I feel like he was trying to turn on his camera, but it didn't work. Sometimes his connection drops at like 11 or 12.
Oh, I know what's happening. Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. He's got to figure it out.
All right, now you can leave us in suspense.
But yeah,
You
Jackie
guys just
Chan,
wanted to scare the poor guy off.
71, does not look 71 to me. He looks... I mean, he looks 40 in like one of these images.
Well, maybe he might have put you in one of the images, but like he looks pretty old now.
Oh, yeah, it's his IMDb, so it is from like his
20 years
his
ago, 10
prime.
years ago. Like you can tell, like, and don't get me wrong, he still looks good for his age because he's 70.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he probably
not
looks like
quite.
50.
Yeah, I was gonna say 50 instead of 40 aesthetically. Okay.
Sorry, I could not hear anything else said because I plugged in my PS4 controller, and for some reason, whenever I plug in my PS4 controller, it likes putting my sound in the PS4 controller, despite the speaker for it not working.
Okay. Since you're the only one that's absolutely gay, you're the only one that can answer this. Like, you know, Jamie's lesbian, or technically she's bisexual, so am I. But like, we can't answer this. So, are you mad that there's not one individual term for a gay male?
Like exclusively for male to male relations.
Like there is lesbian for a female.
I mean, I'd like one, but like it's not. There probably is. I'm just not aware of it.
I've looked up. We scoured the net for probably about 20 minutes looking for a word. We found one, and then we found out that it wasn't like in the dictionary or something like that. Like and what was
it? It was
Vincian.
Vincian.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a colloquial term and used, but it's not something that's actually in the dictionary.
I mean, I just think of like MLM.
See, that's what I told you. That's why men don't have it, because they didn't fight for it. They're like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. But there are broad terms like homosexual, gay, but that could apply to both. But lesbian specifically applies to females on female. They even have bisexual, which applies to
both.
To both. But what they do not have is one for gay males. So we think you should storm the beaches of Normandy or whatever they do and get your word. We'll help you. We're behind it. But yeah, I was like, that's messed up. There's no word for it. Like, there should be a word for it.
Right. Well, he would like one.
He doesn't care. That's the problem.
He said he would like one. That's some level of
but he's not gonna storm anybody or like pick a sign or something to get it. He's just like, yeah, that sucks. Oh well.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So now we're going to jump you on the next conversation. Why does Ralph Macchio look like he made a deal with the fucking witch or a troll or something for his age? You think he did?
Maybe.
I don't know who that is.
It's the
Karate Kid?
It was a little bit before our generation. Like I only knew it because Dad had us watch it.
I've never seen the Karate Kid.
What about Cobra Kai?
No.
The Outsiders?
No.
No, nothing.
Let me look at what else has John Maggio been in.
I think he made Jamie a little bit angry. And she's like, "You're killing me, Smalls." No. But we were talking about like he just looks like age defying. Like he's like 63 or something like that. 64, and he looks like he's like 40.
I'll get the picture to send to him so he can see like what we're referring to.
Oh, you also send him like he was like almost 26 and he looks like he's fucking 13.
Yeah, that was the first one I was gonna send him. Oh no, I've got this one here. I guess I'll send him the when he's older first.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me control stick up. Why does this look like? Anyway, sorry for my lateness. I was role playing, and then yeah, he does look young.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
And then I was
Well, I didn't even send him like the picture from the actual Karate Kid movie. That's just
Oh,
the from Cobra Kai. There we go. Here's the one. And then this next image, the second image, Ryan, is from when he was 20, 25, 26. What was he?
He was 26.
26.
Well, I'm 25, 26, somewhere around there. But no. Which one are you sending? The one from the Outsiders?
No, the one from Karate Kid.
Oh yeah, he's like I think he was like 25, 26, but yeah, you know, but yeah, like you know, he was young. I mean, like he was older than almost everybody in the freaking Outsiders. Of course, you hadn't seen that movie, so the context doesn't land as well. But all right, we gotta have like a we're gonna have a Ralph Macchio night where he watches The Karate Kid, he watches Outsiders, and he watches My Cousin Vinny. That way, he knows who it is.
That would be pretty cool. My Cousin Vinny. That's like a well, it was popular at the time, but people don't really talk about it much now. That one's a sleeper hit.
Oh, that was great. I mean, like, I still watch that fucking movie.
I was a kid. I didn't even like follow it that well, but I still found it enjoyable.
But yeah, so that's what we were discussing was the Karate Kid and him. It's just like that's messed up.
It's messed up.
I think he made a deal with a witch or something.
Well, when he was 25, maybe, or maybe he was just malnourished because like when people
but malnourished usually has signs like wrinkles and
that's
stuff
like he would look more
didn't
gaunt.
wrinkle for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he still ain't wrinkled. I got more wrinkles than he does, and I'm like 40.
That's true.
I mean, I don't got a lot of wrinkles, but I got more than he does.
I mean,
dude, unrelated
team.
Unrelated, Cayden. They modded Ocarina of Time to have the Majora's masks.
Oh, so you can like wear it?
Yeah.
Time.
Do you get the powers or just so you get to wear it?
That's a good question. Does it turn you into like the boss, like the final boss?
What do you mean?
If you put on the Majora's Mask with the mod?
No. It adds like the mask from the game Majora's Mask to Ocarina of Time.
Well, when you say it adds it, like, do you wear it or is it just like in the background?
You can wear them and like become the transformations and everything.
Oh, all of the masks, not specifically Majora's Mask. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes more sense. I follow that.
That does make sense.
That's pretty cool. It seems like you did like a lot of sequence breaks with doing that in Ocarina of Time.
But yeah, like, see, you just threw a wrench right in what we were discussing, right?
My bad.
Sorry.
I think you did it on purpose.
But like the primary focus of that whole like conversation with Karate Kid is that like there are a lot of actors like they look way younger than they are, and then they play roles in the movies that like match that.
They take better care of themselves than most people on average.
Well, better care of themselves, but also like they have access to, like Josh said, Botox and stuff like that.
Stuff like that. I mean, it could be a lot of Botox and stuff like that, but
yeah, beauty supplies like would be
but
more
he still doesn't
available.
Like I think in the third and fourth season, I think Johnny started using like care products like that, or he made a deal with because he started looking almost better than he did in the first two seasons. So yeah, I'm sure like he made a deal with the same witch or something. You know what I'm saying? Got hooked up with the Karate Kid and was like,
must have been.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Witches.
maybe it was just like confidence, right? Like
he got his confidence back, so he
yeah, exactly. Like
maybe
I don't know. I don't know what all factors like play into like skincare and stuff. Obviously, diet's big. Like environment, I imagine, is massive. But
genetics has a lot of powerful into
genetics.
It too,
That's true. Genetics does play a role.
Genetics has extremely powerful role in that. Like I look better because my dad looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Versus, like you look pretty good in your later age in life because you have good genetics. But if you had bad genetics, like there are motherfuckers that are 30 look younger than like 30 years old, like way older than I do.
That's true.
You know
I've seen some. I don't want to put them on blast, so I'm not going to like specify them or their connection to me. But I do know somebody who is.
Whoa! It's because you don't want to put on blast. You don't want people to know you know them.
Well, I don't want to put him on blast, and then I don't know if he would be comfortable with like the people online publicly like knowing that about him. So
Is this
Great,
like
I lost. Balding early, like for men, a lot of men have like will have like the
balding?
genetic balding. Yeah, even as young as like 18,
Sure. Cause like
and that's like a genetic
um,
component.
what was his name? Uh, Kim's ex-boyfriend, Justin.
Um,
Justin,
okay,
like he has got like the skullet thing going on, so like you know what I'm saying, like he's bald. Um,
is he
so he
now?
keeps his hair short.
I remember from when I was like a kid. I don't remember him that well, but like he had hair then. I haven't seen him since. So
Well, I mean, like, oh no, you're talking about Justin Dodlin, but yeah,
oh,
he's got bald spots now too.
okay,
Whereas I really don't have bald spots. Like my
that's
hair's a little
true.
thinner around the edges, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's like hardly noticeable, and I'm 45 or 44. You know what I'm saying? So
What would you attribute that to? Like, what do you feel like is the difference? Well, you said genetics was like the main thing.
genetics is about like. I'll put it this way: your grandfather still has good hair, and
He
how
does. He's
your
got
great
longer hair than I
grandfather
do.
he's got bald spots at 88. Well, he did until like a couple weeks ago when he passed. But
Hmm.
while he has bald spots at 88, he still had most of his hair at 88 too, which was pretty damn impressive.
It is.
Yeah.
I thought by that point, you're pretty much guaranteed for your hair to fall out. Like once you
Uh,
get like 60 plus.
Ryan, I don't know what your parents look like. Do you think you're gonna go bald like later in life or no?
Be right back.
Oh, he didn't want to answer that
He
question.
didn't want to answer that question. He's
I'm
like,
sorry.
not
What'd you
gonna do
say?
it." No, I said, you because you know what your parents look like, so you know what's the probability of you losing your hair and not losing your hair later in life. You know, like in your 50s and 60s.
Is
Do
that
you
like
think
a
you'll lose your
consent?
hair? Do you think that your genetics probably won't cause you to lose your hair?
I mean, they both have a good set of hair.
Okay, then you probably won't either. You know, like you'll probably have good hair. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're getting like steroids or something. I don't know. But,
My alarm's
Oh
going off.
yeah.
Give me a sec.
okay.
But yeah, it genetics plays a role, but I imagine like environmental factors. Like for the people who struggle with that genetically, I do imagine like things like Rogaine or like certain diets because like some diets promote hair growth. I don't know if it would fix it, but like it would
Oh, like slow
potentially
it.
help it. Yeah, slow it so that way they don't have to worry about that as soon.
That
Or
seems
maybe
not
it
to
could
work
help
with
renourish.
people that have either what I refer to as the skullet, where it's like the bald egg carton thing, and then the rest of their hair is good,
Yeah,
or people that are almost nearly completely bald.
yeah, it probably wouldn't
But
help either
people
of
that have
those.
thinning hair, it's good for like hey, he's thinning around here, so you can But like I don't know. I know they use plugs. I don't know exactly how that works, but I know they use
Plugs.
plugs, like hair plugs.
Okay, is it like a toupee? Well, you said you didn't know how it
No,
works. But okay, it is distinct from a toupee.
yeah, yeah. It's like something punched in your like um
Hair,
these transplantation where they take hair. I don't know where they take it from.
yeah, like it's like implanted hair. Like they
It
do
says
something to
donor
like the
site,
root.
so it's either from like your penis or your chest hairs. I don't know. Like what's a donor
Uh,
site? I don't know what a donor site
They
is.
your
either take
beard.
it
That's a good
from
question.
they either take it from
Shit, what'd
your
you say it was
back or
called?
your hairline.
Really, is the hair on your back? Because I would think it would be brisk like your beard and wouldn't be capable of that. I don't know.
Is there
Cayden,
even like a hairy back? Is that even really a thing?
what, hairy backs? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it uncommon? I've got
I
like
don't
no hair on
know.
my back.
I got like a little small light hair on my back, but I don't got like fucking a field of you know what I'm saying on my back. But there are people that
I've known some dudes that might as well be wearing a sweater.
yeah. I mean there are people like that have
That's true. There's like people who are exceptionally hairy, but on the back specifically, I feel like that's got to be rarer than like somebody having like a hairy chest or like a notably hairy chest.
all right, I'm gonna send you a picture. Oh shit.
Of his
Okay.
chest.
Of my chest or of your
Yeah,
chest? Whose chest?
He's gonna send a picture of your chest to yourself.
Okay, and then Ryan, I'm gonna forward you his picture of my chest, and then you can send it back to him. That way,
All right.
that way, there
All
you
right.
go.
But yeah, there are people with hairy backs like that. Or worse. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah,
I have seen that
so-
before. I feel like I've mostly seen that in movies.
Yeah. Oh,
Is,
here's
is
one.
that is that very common?
I don't think that level of it's very common. It may be
Yeah.
common to have back hair, more common than not, but I don't think to that level. Here's one for you. I do notice it seems to come with baldness though. Hair your back, the more likely you are to bald.
That is surprising.
Like I
I
don't know
don't,
a lot of
I
super
don't know
hairy
what to make of
people
that.
got
That
hair.
actually makes sense because the person I was thinking about being like super
Also
super
has is
hairy
bald.
is bald.
Yeah.
So there's like some correlation. I guess when your body decides to stop growing hair like on your head, it's just like send it somewhere else.
Don't think I've seen that one because that one it technically shows his butt, but I mean it's still like it's not a sexual image, but it
Yeah,
shows
which
kind
I
of his
don't.
butt.
Yeah, as
Like
long
it
as
shows
it's
hair
not
all
like.
the way down his butt. Do what?
Which like for butts, I don't think that YouTube like will take it down over that.
Oh no, I
Like,
was just sending it to you. I don't know what they say. I don't know Discord rules.
well, for private messages, I don't know that it has rules.
Okay.
It doesn't like react to that. If you send it, it just goes through.
Oh no, damn it. Let's find another one. But yeah.
But yeah,
Alright.
that's all to say. What is that all to say? People bald eventually. Some people have better genetics for balding, and for some reason, sometimes when people bald, they get like back hair instead.
Maybe it's like, oh, the hair's growing in the wrong location.
Yeah.
We're
Or
gonna
maybe,
transplant it back up to his head.
I mean, if that works,
I
but
will
then
say
you just get like
this:
short hairs on
I
your
don't
head.
see any blonde people that have a lot of back hair.
That's true, but at the same time, like blonde hair is like more transparent in the sunlight typically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that exists, but like every one of them has dark hair as a general rule. You know what I'm saying?
Is there? Let me look up like blonde hairy back is going to be my Google search now.
God damn.
Okay, so it does reach like the same length. It just looks strange, actually.
What with blonde hair?
Yeah, which this is the
Okay,
first
okay.
example, but you're right. Most of the other examples are like non-blonde.
I stopped doing it, and it's gotten into gay porn now, or straight porn, or
Stop doing what?
animated porn. Good God. I was scrolling down through some serious like back images of what the back looks like, and it just
Mhm.
kind of like bled into like first it was gay porn, and then straight porn, then animated porn, then like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
From googling blonde hairy back,
no, from
or
looking at hairy backs.
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know why that makes sense. Why would you say that makes sense?
I think it makes sense.
I don't know. It kind of just
Well,
makes
no.
sense.
Like, ooh, I want a hairy back. Be like, ooh, I want to see his ass. Ooh, I want to see his dick.
Well, I guess just because
Why
if
does
you're
that
looking
make
at the back,
sense?
because to look at like a picture of somebody's back, it already has to have like they already have to be shirtless. Like like going further down is just the next step from shirtless, I guess.
I guess, but
I don't know. I just said it made sense, and for whatever reason, it made sense. I don't know that I have like a articulable logic for that. That plus it's the internet. Pretty much anything you Google, you scroll down like far
oh
enough, it's probably
shit,
porn.
there's a baby here. Let's see, like, is a newborn baby with a hairy back and
What?
shoulders. Yeah,
That's possible?
there's a name for it. What's the name for it? No. Oh.
It's probably called like Wendigo syndrome.
Wendigo syndrome.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's
Wendigo.
a fucking yeti.
Yeah, exactly. I think of like when I think of Wendigo, I think of Sabretooth from X-Men. He's got a hairy back.
Yeah, but he's got hairy everything. He's a
Yeah.
Sabretooth.
And he's blonde, so that kind of dispels your argument before about like blondes not having hairy back.
He's not real. You get that, right?
Josh, it's Sabretooth. Come on.
He's still not real.
Josh, it's Sabretooth. Come on, man.
I like
Yeah,
him
I
as
saw
much
him
as the
walking
next
down the
one.
street the other day. What are you talking about?
You saw him on the street the other day?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
walking down like he's like one of us regular dudes, you know.
He was at my
Oh.
quinceanera. My second quinceanera.
Is that a blonde with hair? Because it
What's the
doesn't look.
second quinceanera? Is it when you turn like 26?
No, it's don't ask me that. I didn't. I wasn't prepared for that question.
What if it was a blonde or not?
No.
What a second quinceanera is? I don't know, man.
Do you know what a quinceañera is?
I know what a quinceanera is. It's like a celebration for like a birthday. So
No,
a
a
second
quinceañera is when they're 15. It's kind of like a sweet 16, but it's for 15.
For some
Okay.
reason, I thought it was
But it's
13,
like-
not 15.
Yeah, I think it's 15.
But it's once they like get to that age, they have like a celebration for it. So a second quinceanera would be just a second celebration the same day, but like separate.
Or like
I
maybe
want to
like
say
if they're
only
15.
girls celebrate quinceañeras.
As far as I'm aware, that's the case.
So do they get a second quinceanera when they turn 30?
Shit, how do you spell that?
Maybe it's like Quinceañera.
Not even close.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
All right, Brian, you're the one good with languages. Come on, man. How do you
No.
spell quinceañera?
Okay, I was right. It's Quinc. Okay, I might have messed up this part. Ceanera. Actually, no, that does sound different than what I said before.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Is it that big of a difference? I got like the first part right? Right, the
And
Quinc.
quinceañera, I think literally means 15 because quince, I think.
Yes, that is
quinceañera
correct.
Means 15.
You are. That's what I'm seeing here. Is that it's 15th birthday?
Yeah, but I think it literally means 15. It's
So religious mass.
like it would be like sweet 16, but for.
But for 15. Which, from my understanding, or what I'm seeing so far, is
Only girls get that? That's bullshit. How come guys don't never get shit like that? Where's our
That's a good
fucking sweet
question.
16 parties? Dude,
Sweet 16.
I'm telling you.
the male's like sweet 16 is 21 when he's allowed to do all the tobacco and alcohol he feels like doing.
Alcohol, lottery tickets.
So like
That's fair.
our quinceanera is later, and then also like substance abuse for things that we know like will be like have like longer lasting effects for your health.
Yeah. See, and it marks her, just like Sweet 16, it marks her transition from childhood to womanhood.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I guess ours is the first time we get laid or something. We're like, woohoo! Like, you know, like, I got some.
Can you attest to that, Ryan?
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
mean?
I think he wanted the gay perspective.
Yeah.
Like that's what he's going for. But like,
Like
okay,
for you,
first
was
of all,
that like the rite of passage to manhood? Which I didn't mean to cut
I
you
mean,
off,
like
Josh.
in general, but like I wouldn't say that's like a thing specifically in the gay community. If that's what you're asking.
like you wasn't like woohoo, I got laid.
I mean, I got laid, but and was excited about it, but like it wasn't specifically at 21.
Well, no. But
There
like
was
when
no-
you did get laid for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you: have you been gay your whole life, or was there like a? Because I know sometimes there's a point where like people lose their virginity to a girl and then they later on become gay. Or
I
guess they
mean, I
weren't gay,
realized
but
it when I was like 14, I guess.
Did you bang any girls before that?
No.
Okay, so no, yeah.
You did
I
date a
just
girl
was-
before that.
He
Yes,
what?
I did. I dated Zoe, remember?
That's what I was saying. You did date a girl before
Oh, he
that.
did date a
Oh.
girl before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleep with her.
Yeah.
I mean, right around the age, it's kind of hard to get laid. I mean, like, and I mean that like you try really hard to get laid, but you can't. You know.
I mean, I wasn't really trying. I was kind of oblivious when it came to that stuff.
Well, like, what is it with you, Cayden too, and fucking like Jamie, like, oh, like,
Well,
okay,
keep in mind, my first girlfriend, I was like 12.
yeah, but I got my first blowjob when I was 12. I ate my first pussy when I was 11. Like that, you know, like I don't understand because Cayden, you know, Damien, Connor, they're all like, oh yeah, I lost virginity at 17, 18. I'm like, I don't even know what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like I genuinely don't. And even Mike, even though Mike lost his virginity when he was 18, that's not the first time he had any play from a girl. You know what I'm saying? That's just the
Mhm.
first time he lost his virginity. And that's your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Yeah.
and he, you know, so like I don't even know. You know,
I think he said it was before he was 18.
What, when he lost his virginity?
Yeah.
No, he lost it to your mom.
Well, yeah, but that was before
No,
he was
she was
18, wasn't it?
17. Like, she was 16 or 17. He was 18.
Okay, I thought for some reason he told me he was 16 at the time.
No, they're 2 years apart because me and your mom the same age. And we're 2 years
Okay.
apart. Me and my brother. But, no, I would think that, you know, like, like it just seems like it's getting older rather than younger, stuff like that. I mean, like, was there anybody getting laid at 12 years old back in your day?
Back in your day, Ryan, or who?
Are y'all two on 2 different days? Like, aren't y'all close in age?
I'm-
Ryan's older than I am.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like
yeah,
2
by how
years,
much?
right? 3
I'm
years?
27 right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, just a couple years though. It's like you were a freshman and he was a senior or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so not very far off. So
Yeah.
yeah. What was the
So-
question again?
No, back in y'all's day, was it? Like,
Oh, well, yeah.
was
kids
there
in
like
school-
12-year-olds getting blowjobs and shit like that?
I don't know about like 12-year-olds. That would have been middle school. If that was the case, I hadn't heard about it. But in high school, like 100%.
Yeah, same here.
Well, by high school you're closer to 13, 14. So
Well, this
But
would
middle
have been
school,
like
like-
the seniors in high school, not so much like the freshmen.
like I got
But
a
if
blow-
they were, Mhm.
no, but I got a blowjob in Umatilla Middle School.
Okay. Well, yeah,
I mean,
you
my
did.
No, but that was pretty common. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, my first sexual experience was like, yeah, I was a teenager for my, like, I want to say it was like 14, 15 for my first sexual experience.
Yeah, even if you don't go fully all the way, usually there's some sort of sexual experience in there that just kind of like So even he was like that, like even at 15, he's like, hey, even if he didn't lose his virginity, he was still like, hey, I'll get some hand action, get a handy or
Yeah,
something.
I got
you know what I'm saying?
I got my
Okay.
first blowjob at 15.
See, there you go, reasonable.
Well, it's still later than when you got yours. So like,
Yeah, but
reasonable-
not by much. You know what I'm saying? It's what?
Mhm.
My first
Okay, well,
sexual
okay, maybe
3
4
years. He was
years.
3 years older.
My first sexual experience was until like I want to say early 20s.
Oh, really? That's when you lost your virginity? It was in your early
Yeah.
20s?
Yeah.
Wow,
And that is
I mean, that is weird to
very
me.
common
like,
now.
I guess we didn't have the internet, so we had to do something, okay? Y'all had the internet. We didn't have the internet.
That's
that was the
true.
difference. Like, yeah.
That's a difference.
I do.
Is
I think
that
girls
the
were bored.
sole
We're like, yeah,
difference?
we'll give you. No, it's not the sole difference, but nobody was getting hooked on Facebook back then,
If anything, you would think it would be like earlier for our generation, just because with like porn being such a big thing, or maybe porn is the reason it's like delayed for.
No,
Or
because
less
we had
common.
porn. I mean, like
Well,
I got
yeah.
my first porno when I was like 9. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That was the thing is you had like the physical case, and then I imagine you would have to go to like your DVD player, and that was probably in like your
VCR,
parents'
but yeah.
VCR, and that would be in like your parents' living room. So like,
Yeah, but that was all through the 80s had VCRs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but it also I imagine means you were more limited to like when you could view that material, as opposed to now where everybody's got like a phone and a
No,
computer.
she got a point. We were latchkey kids. Nobody was home when we were like, we could jerk off and fucking right. I mean, I jerked off in the living room dozens of times. Just
Okay.
nobody fucking home. You
Well, then-
you throw it in the VCR and yeah, because single
All right,
parent
well then
latchkey
we
kid.
can
the whole-
throw that theory out the window.
Why out the window? Oh, just because it doesn't fit. No.
Yeah, because your point about the latchkey thing, if you had like the same amount of opportunity,
Well,
then
let me ask you this: when's the first time you watched porn to jerk off?
I don't think he's really ever.
no, I have, because I've said multiple times I was horny until I was like 13, and then it just kind of like fell away after that.
Oh,
But you could look up porn on the
the way
internet,
it's
right?
Yeah,
and it wasn't
it's
that
always
hard,
available. It's accessible.
Yeah.
I remember when I had my 3DS. I remember
Download porn on.
was I
Download porn with 3DS.
the first time? I might have been 5 the first time I saw porn on my own. This
Yeah, but
was
so was
way
I.
back.
So was I. I mean, I saw Deep Throat when I was 5.
hmm
I did. Okay, maybe my parents were fucked up. I don't know. Or they weren't home enough. They worked all the time, so it was like it wasn't that hard to find a video and put it in, But yeah, we had magazines, we had all kinds of stuff. But like, it wasn't like we didn't have jerk off material. but like we were using the Sears catalog or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
we watched
yeah,
pornos, and I mean, granted we
yeah.
had
We
plots
was
and stuff, but other than that, feel like a park ranger and be like chicka 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 chicka. Hey, girlie, there. You need to stay away from there. That's danger. I'm gonna take you over here and bang your guts out, or something
maybe
like
there's a
that.
correlation between like the not just the accessibility but the volume of it that's available, because that is like one thing that's different is like you would have to go out
No,
and get the VHS.
y'all didn't have the plots. Y'all had gonzo porn, and pretty much everything now is gonzo porn. But that wasn't the day that we only called it gonzo porn because it was a very rare niche where it was just fucking. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Versus where like you're
Gonzo's
like,
no
oh,
story.
the pizza guy at the door. I'll pay you with a tip.
Yeah,
Don't have no cash. Gonna suck your dick. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the pornos. All of them had some sort of stupid plot like that.
yeah.
But
Dad showed me one like that actually.
yeah, from the
I always
80s,
think of
90s.
Yeah,
I
specifically
always
from
think
the
of
80s.
the shark in the bathtub. That's my favorite one.
I don't even want to know what that means.
It's like this one of like this guy and this girl where she's like a lifeguard and the guy's in a bathtub and she's like, I have to watch out for sharks. There's no sharks. This is a bathtub, lady.
Yeah,
It's
I
on
think he sent
YouTube.
that. Yeah, and it was funny because his acting was like so genuine about it. Like it wasn't even for some reason he put like actual acting effort into it. And I think that like makes it even funnier. And then there's also like the lemon stealing whores one.
Yeah.
That one's iconic. Or the no, or guys, not in front of my salad.
Yeah, but it just makes me curious. Like Ryan, let me ask you a question. When you were a teenager, did you watch porn and jerk off?
Yeah.
Okay. How young were you when you started?
13?
Okay, that's pretty much 12 to 13. Whenever you hit puberty, is usually generally the age. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
typically the starting point.
usually when you hit puberty is when you can jerk off and shoot cum. So that's usually you can get that euphoric effect.
Huh. Well, for
Yeah.
me, it was the inverse. It was like more so before 13 and less so after 13.
Yeah, but you had already hit puberty was the point, regardless.
At 5 or 6
No,
or what?
at fucking 13, 12,
Well, that
11.
was like I think the first time I had that experience was like 5 or 6.
Where you jerked off and shot cum.
Well, I don't know if like there was completion, but like
Yeah, but
the
what was the first
jerking
time you
off, yeah.
completed it?
I don't know. Like legitimately, that whole
Okay,
range.
but by 11 or 12, you were completing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you get the whole flush feeling. You're like, then you go outside and wonder if anybody knows you were jerking off. You know, lay around everybody.
Yeah. So I remember specifically like after. Shit, I don't remember exactly when actually.
You don't remember what?
I remember like being embarrassed to walk up to the whiteboard at one point in school, like you were talking about. Well, like we were talking about the other day.
Oh, the erections where you get like spontaneous erections.
So that it would have been around that time, but that would have had to have been as early as when I was 7.
Okay. Oh, like when you were like, let's say, you said you were 5 or something. Did you watch a specific type of porn, like say animated porn or something like that?
Yeah.
Like niche, or did you?
Well, yeah, because that was like the first one I found was like Pokemon porn. It was like the first thing I looked
God.
up.
No wonder you're
yeah,
like,
because I remember. Yeah, no, hold on, because this was in. Okay, so this is like a little bit later, but this was when I was in online
should have been
school.
Digimon.
My dad came over to my computer and like he found it, and so he brought me and my brothers to the room to scold me about it in front of them, and then went and told grandma and the whole family. I do remember that. And that was online school, so I was like, yeah.
Wow, that's kind of dickish.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Fucking my dad, when he found me looking at porn, grounded me from my computer for like 3 months.
Did he?
Yeah.
My dad was the other way, where he was like, he showed off to my brothers, joked about it, told the whole family, and then would just like rag on it for a few weeks, and then he was like weird about it. Like he said something like, "At least it's not a Geodude," and I was like, "Huh?"
Well, you know what my dad said when he found out we had porn?
I got no clue what he might have said.
Yeah. So that's why I'm surprised your dad did that. Dad said to me, we were like, Dad, are you mad? And he's like, Yes, I'm mad. He's like, You had this porn the whole time and you didn't tell me about it? That's what he said.
Yeah, that wasn't the reaction I got. I
And then
guess.
we watched the porn together. That's why I don't
My
like.
dad did do that also, but later and separately. And
Well,
then
it was
I was
later.
more
I think I was like
uncomfortable with
10 or
that.
11 when we did it. I think Mike was 13. But
Mm-hmm.
the point was, our dad was really easy on porn or anything like that. It was a natural thing. So he just treated it as natural.
Mm-hmm.
Versus your dad who would have scolded you. Even when we saw like Deep Throat when we were like 5, you know what I'm saying? Like I saw it and I learned what to do to my pillow and eventually the doll and then eventually a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like learned was like training up, you know what I'm saying? It's like training wheels. So you fix the buck in the pillow and then you realize that doesn't work. So then you go into other things, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm a pillow fucker.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be the typical. I don't know if it's typical at 5, but like from 13, that sounds like it should be the typical experience.
Well, like I said, at 5, I don't really think it was porn, at least in the sense that monkey see, monkey do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If Spencer watched porn today, he might do something he sees in the porno.
Without like understanding it, and obviously,
without understanding what it meant. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I saw this in the porno, therefore I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, like, yes, I was a pussy hound really early on. Like I was. I'm not going to lie to you. But, I also, when I was 5, I did the things in the pornos, but I didn't like come or anything like that till I was like 11 or 12. But you get the point. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then you learn not to use shaving cream because it burns your dick. Learned that the hard way. Yeah.
Which I don't really see why people use shaving cream anyway, because I've tried it for like my beard and my pits, and it's just never really like helped for me.
Well, like why they use it for shaving?
Yeah, the shaving cream.
Because some people get razor burn. Some people can't dry shave. Some people do get razor burn.
Well, what causes the difference between people who can like dry shave and can't dry shave?
Habit,
dry shave?
Really.
That's
like
it.
If you learn to dry shave all the time, it won't be an issue no more. Like the issue would go away.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like I get the cuts when I dry shave, but I just kind of like.
Do you ever shave, Ryan?
Yeah.
Like, do you use shaving cream when you shave?
Yeah, but I guess now that I think about it, it's just kind of because I was taught to.
Well, it's supposed to help keep it from like cutting your skin is like what it's supposed to do.
No, you get smoother. You clean your razor out. There's a lot of effects to that. It also the mentholatum soothes it. Like there's a lot to it. Less burn. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about for jerking off. What I was talking about.
Oh no!
Wow.
So
I never actually really used lube for jerking off.
Ow! To hell with that.
Is that what you meant? I thought you meant like shaving around your genitals. I didn't realize.
No, I meant jerking off with shaving cream. He meant jerking off with nothing.
Yeah, I don't ever.
No spit, off. No nothing. Just like going to that raw dog. You know what I'm saying? God damn.
Yeah.
Well, like if you want me to get like real gritty with it,
I mean that's kind of where this whole conversation's gone. Yeah. So like, what? Sure. No reason to hold back now.
I just do the pillow fucking like he says. I just did the pillow fucking like he says. Yeah.
Was that later in life or early in life?
What, like primarily?
Yeah, primarily.
Like at 13 and 14?
Yeah.
Oh.
I always did it that way.
I did it like 5, and I was like, it didn't do anything. So like, But when I started jerking off, I was in the shower. Sorry.
It always did stuff for me.
Maybe it's the furry thing. I don't know.
For a pillow? That is weird. Like I've heard that's like a common like dry humping first experience. I've never heard that like somebody stuck with it after.
What, after 5?
Well, no, after like the first time they try it with a pillow.
No, yeah, I fuck pillows for at least probably 3 months.
3 days a week. Oh, okay.
3 days a week. God damn.
Back then, okay.
Back then, I'm talking about it was 5. Jesus. Cayden, that's fucked up.
Well, I was referring to you now three times.
Sure, that's what you were saying. But no, like, yeah. And it's scary because my kid's about 2 years from from 5, and I'm like, is he gonna be fucking pillows? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god.
Well, maybe not if you don't expose that to
I mean, like,
him
who
like while he's
cares
young.
as well?
Well, I mean,
Who cares?
to jerking off, that's fine. To fucking pillows, it's different, especially if it's
Yeah.
my pillow.
The difference is like how they'll act trying to emulate it and like when they do it, because like a
Yeah,
school
'cause it might be,
environment,
like,
you
a
want them to
sleepover or
study.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if your partners have DCO correct, like I feel like a large part of like raising your child is that sexual education.
Well, sure, but like
Sure, but he's like 3 right
that's
now. How am I gonna
yeah.
prepare him for 5? You know what I'm saying?
Usually you wait for till they're 13 to like give them the sex
Yeah,
ed
like,
talk.
even if you give it to him at like 10 and we're younger, but like that's a reasonable realm. You know what I'm saying? But like 5's kind of young. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if they understand.
Even 10, I'm like questionable on because I
Talking about
wouldn't.
preschool age
Yeah,
kids. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
way too early.
It's not even that it's too early. It's I don't think even if you explain it to them, they'd really understand it.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's why it would be too early.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm
like,
sorry, I'm a bit drunk right now, so I'm also not like fully comprehending everything.
Oh, you're
You're
good.
drunk.
Oh, is that what we're
Yeah.
doing? We're getting inebriated?
Oh yeah, like you're never inebriated on here.
No, I'm sober today, but
Yeah, today, but like
other times I'm usually at least
Okay.
a little toasty.
this is video number 12. How many of those videos were you high in? 11 of them.
Hold on. No, because I missed 2 or 3 of them when I was at the live stream. So
That don't count. You weren't
yeah,
here.
no, exactly.
And you
Those
were
don't
high.
count.
You just weren't on the video stream, but you were high.
That is no, because I didn't have access. Well, I guess there was like the aftermath buzz. There was that. So yeah, I guess I would have still been high.
The question
That's fair.
was, how many times has he been posted on the show? So technically, if he wasn't on, then he wasn't on the show.
Yeah, toasted that day. So yeah,
That's a good point. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
but it's all but one.
Okay, so yeah, like 2 or 3 had like complete soberness, and the rest, which if that's like 8 or
Okay,
7 or
Do we
however
have
many.
rules for like this? Like it's okay to drink and smoke dope, but no smoke doing smack or no meth. Ryan,
we do have
do not
rules on
allow
that.
meth on here, okay?
I guess the difference
That's
is
our
like,
limits.
like with
God
alcohol and
damn it.
stuff, many people can control themselves, and then some people can't control it, like their moderation. With meth and heroin, I don't know if it
Smoke
matters
meth
how much
moderately.
self-control you have. See, that's the thing, is that like the way people make meth out to be, it doesn't sound like there is a possibility for moderation
Sure,
for
there's
anybody.
moderation. Some people shoot
meth?
meth, and that's even worse. Oh, you just hit the vape, and that vape, I know what that vape is. That means you're
Onion.
done. Your perfect
it-
record is gone for one.
Perfect record.
Yeah, you were.
Well, if Ryan's
a
getting
record of
inebriated, why
one.
can't I get inebriated? But it's also like it's doing that thing where it has to like melt down towards the bottom, and like the top, it's got like no airflow at the moment.
See, Ryan, you are a bad influence on him.
Ryan, how could you have done this to me? This is exclusively your fault, and you are solely accountable for it.
Good. I'm
that
glad.
sounds like a modern answer.
I take
Right?
pride. I take pride in it. To be
Mm.
frank.
Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. No, but yeah,
Take
you
pride in
kinda-
temptation. Jesus, no, this thing is.
Wait.
Mm?
Oh damn, girl,
There we go.
breathe. My son's over here drinking. He should be drinking so fast out of a sippy cup, he can't breathe in between. He's like,
I forget. Yeah, babies, there's like a lot to monitor for like stuff like that, because they really can just like drink too much milk and then not breathe properly, and then you gotta like burp them, or else it causes health problems.
Well, no, he's not that little, but you know,
Is he
'cause
not?
he's almost-
Is that
no,
not
he's
for
almost-
like the first?
Yeah, maybe
Well, I don't
for
know.
a
how
year or
long.
so, 2
Okay,
years,
I was gonna
but-
say first year.
But
Yeah.
he's like almost 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Wait, which one?
Spencer.
Oh, okay, not Gabriel. I was
Not
like, there's no way
Gabriel,
Gabriel's 4. If he's 4 and he's still in the crib and has trouble like walking around, that
Hey, Kiki was almost 3.5 because she was too fat to get a little Lego. Normally, I wait till the kids get themselves out of the crib and then we take the crib away. But
Can we
Kiki,
talk about America's
obesity
baby
problem?
obesity crisis? Yeah,
Oh,
baby
yeah,
obesity.
She definitely had one. We had to correct it, but it wasn't our fault. Kim Ryan was
Mm-hmm.
the one that was largely responsible for bottle stuffing them. what I call bottle stuffed babies,
Mhm.
where you just feed them way too much.
You feed them whenever the baby like cries for it because it's an
Yes.
easy way for them to stop crying, and then
Yep.
it causes a problem rather than addressing a
Causes
problem.
weight gain, like heavy weight gain,
Yeah.
especially in the later years.
Which babies are kind of supposed to be fed anyway. Like that's
Be
like
a little
but
chunky. Not. She was an orca. Like she was big.
when you
okay.
bottle stuff a small baby, it causes rashes and bloating and constipation and cramping and a whole bunch of. And then like
Yeah, that's pretty
to
bad.
gain weight that fast, like they have to keep up with the muscle, or they end up like being sluggish and everything else. Like it's
I see ya.
not, it's not great to just let them eat and eat and eat and eat and eat.
No, it's very
So like
unhealthy for them.
overweight
Like
for a baby is yeah, a lot of issues apparently.
Like I let like people will say, "Oh my God, how could you?" But if Spencer just finished like a couple bowls of Cheez-Its or something, and he's still saying eat, like he can wait a little bit. He can go
Yeah.
to the family room, but he'll be fine for like an hour, and then I'll make him pasta or something. But I'm not just gonna like let him sit there and eat a whole box of Cheez-Its at 3
Yeah,
a.m.
basically eat yourself sick. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
Kiki was doing. She was,
That's bad. Like
Yeah, but people don't remember that
when you're
skinny now, but she was a chunky baby. I mean,
Yeah,
really
and when
chunky.
she was
no, I
chunky,
remember
Oh,
one
because
thing
you
she
guys called
had.
her fat baby, and I remember that was what you guys called Connor. I'm sorry, Jamie.
No, it's cool. When a few Thanksgivings ago, she ate and ate and ate and ate, and then threw up, and then asked for more food, and like we had to let it be known that she was cut off for the night because she just ate and ate and ate
yeah.
twice and threw up, and
Well,
so
that's the secret trick. She just figured out the secret trick to eating as much as you want without losing weight early,
Without losing weight early.
or to eat as much as you want without gaining weight early.
yeah, that's not
Just throw
healthy.
up. No, it's not. It's extremely unhealthy.
It's
I'm not
possible.
advocating it. I'm just satirizing it.
All right, this is a rough photo. There's some better ones that she's even bigger in, but all right. Oh,
For Kiki.
yeah, for Kiki.
Oh yeah, she was so chunky.
Look at her.
Oh yeah, I
She was an
remember her being
orca.
big. I did forget exactly how big.
Yeah, she was even bigger than that. That's just like kind of a bad photo of her. Like,
Was it like a 4th of July photo? Why she got like the ice pop colors?
oh yeah, it was. I think that's what we had dressed up was for the 4th of July. In fact, if you look at one of the photos, it says "God Bless America." One of them.
It does.
Yeah.
A big
Like,
Hollywood star over there in the grass.
yeah. So yeah, she was just an orca. I mean, she was a well
Oh wait,
girl.
what the fuck?
And Connor was too when he was a baby. And I don't know if I was the same way as a baby. If not, why wasn't I the same way as a baby and Connor was?
I'm not sure what that means.
I don't know. Was I a skinny baby? Was I a fat baby?
Was you
I don't
skinny?
remember. Yeah.
He was like I said, when I say chunky baby, I mean like you got a little Buddha belly, not like, hey, you're got fat rolls. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
that's Kiki. It was like fat rolls on top of fat rolls on top of fat rolls. She had no neck. like she was just like it was like fat roll, fat roll, fat roll. And then
Mhm.
we taught her to eat properly, and now
Oh.
even though she doesn't like it, you know what I'm saying?
Possible silver lining here.
What?
That was a dirty book to what's it called? Cutting
To
in
what?
bodybuilding when you dirty bulk and then you cut down to develop the muscle like more quickly.
I'm not understanding. What do you mean?
Okay, well, never mind then. She went from fat to skinny, so it's dirty bulk to cutting. It's that
Well,
routine. It was
yeah, but it took a couple of years to get her weight down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it was meant as a joke, but it didn't
Oh.
land. It wasn't like a serious statement.
oh, so it was a stupid joke.
Well, I thought it was going to come across and you'd be on the same page as what I was trying to get across. And then that didn't happen, so then I had to explain it, and then that takes all the air out of the comedy.
So you don't think a stupid joke? You think I'm a stupid person? Is what you're trying to say?
No. I
That's
just
what it
think
sounded like to me.
I just think you're a different brain than my brain, and I communicated what I thought was going to hit, and it did not receive as well. Probably because you're an idiot. Yeah, I'd say that. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
That's a long-winded ass way to say it.
I wasn't gonna say it until you accused me of like making that accusation.
Yeah, what's 9 plus 10, for example?
Damn, that's a good
11.
one.
21.
No. Stop saying shit like that. It's stupid.
It's a reference to a vine.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was around. Well, obviously I was around. I never really like caught on to Vine as like a social media network so much, so I didn't really know all
but
the
it's like one of
popular
the most
Vines.
popular ones. It's like you stupid. No, I'm not. What's 9 plus 10? 21. You stupid.
Okay, wait, that does sound familiar actually.
Yeah.
I thought you were just picking random numbers and like.
Yeah, like, but for the first 2 years of her life, she was fucking insanely. Do what?
I'm sorry, say again.
For the first 2 years of her life, she was really, really fat, and it took probably about 2 years. I mean, she thinned up as the next 2 years went, but like she was just like, oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is like obese for a baby.
All right,
Which
this
again,
this is her losing weight, and this is like a year later, from like maybe a year and a half later from that photo. Do what?
Go ahead and send that. And I was gonna say, like, do other countries have like overweight babies? Is that like an exclusively American thing?
I mean, no, it's exclusively Western country
I'm
thing.
Look up overweight.
I don't think like
baby.
Africa has a lot of fat babies, but like,
China does have a decent number of fat babies. Wow.
But yeah, like I'm saying, she was like big, like, and that was her a year later after I started putting her on a diet. It took probably almost as many years as to put on as it took to take off, give or take.
That makes sense. I feel like that's probably usually the case. Is like once like the duration a habit is.
Yeah, unless you go into some math. Like she had plenty of time. I wasn't worried about it. Like even before school, she was pretty thin.
Yeah.
But when they get big like that, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. She was, But like when we're talking about a fat baby, we're talking about a little fat baby, not like a. And I love Kiki death. I'm just saying, like she was eating way too much and drinking way too much, and her mom didn't have no limits on her food. And
Why is your baby?
And then when she was at grandma was extremely like grandma likes to spoil grandkids, and
why is my baby what?
Why is your baby drinking? I'm kidding.
Well,
that's just. That's what the Hudgens like baby bottle looks like, Ryan. It's got a beard. We don't have baby bottles. Our sippy cups are boots with meat in them.
This is true.
For my dad's side, less so for your side, I suppose.
You suppose?
No, because you go to the games with us, so no, you get the meat in the boot too. In fact, you won one of the boots, didn't you?
That's insane.
What?
Like there's hardly any pictures of Kiki in here, and I know there's mass ones.
And Kiki love to dance.
Yeah, like there's hardly any. Like, I mean, like there's some. All right, here's another one over.
Oh, I can't wait for my new fursuit.
Your new furry suit?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long does that before that comes in?
Probably like 3 or 4 months.
Okay, so a while.
Yeah.
And that's a thing. That's like the big thing they're known for.
What?
The
suit is
suit.
big. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I have
enough talk about fat babies.
Mm-hmm.
I think I beat up on fat babies enough.
Yeah.
You beat up fat babies?
Yeah, it has to be done. Hey,
the fuck?
How else do you get them to like lose the weight?
Do what?
How else do you get them to burn the calories?
How do I get them to burn the calories?
How else would you?
Oh, okay.
You just reminded me.
Oh, it's a thing. Do what?
There's that one picture of me like lifting my leg to like let me see if I can find it because it was on Facebook. It's the one where people got mad because like one of the kids was just like crawling around on the ground and I lifted my leg for the picture as if I was gonna like step on them.
Okay.
That's it. I remember that, and you were there for that.
No, that was no. Uh, they thought you were kicking the baby, even though you were really far distance away from it. It was just the angle the photo was shot at.
Yeah,
And then the lady
exactly.
bitched about it. Yeah.
That was the one, and
Right back.
I don't know.
She was kicking
I just
babies. Don't let
remember
him
that.
lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Oh,
the truth. She was kicking babies.
considering what he's seen me do to babies in
Oh my
various
God! No,
video
stop,
games.
stop, 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 stop. I we can't joke about that like after talking about actual babies. That's
Oh, my bad.
bothersome for me, Ryan.
Oh,
My
that's
bad.
like I have to
It's
take.
because like the like it's forcing the mental image.
Yeah, I have to. I can't just immediately go from watching Law and Order SVU to sex. I have to take like a little bit of time in between there.
Is that true?
Okay.
Yeah, that's really true.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, my bad.
Like,
you
'cause it's
you were
creepy.
joking
Yeah.
about that, and I was
Oh, no.
misreading the room.
No, that's fine.
It's the only you're fine, Ryan. The only problem was the fact that like I remember exactly what it looked like in the game because I was like lost in Viva. I remember what it looked like in the game. It's like for a split second, like the I don't know how to describe it. Like the images overlapped, and I was like, Jesus,
Oh, my bad.
you're good. It's just like an intrusive thought thing, a BPD, I guess, or BD. I don't remember which bipolar versus what's the other one? The other BPD one? Borderline. Bipolar versus borderline.
God, I love Lost in Vivo. That was a good game.
It really is. And
It had-
Charizard's games.
It had way too many like good secrets for what it was.
Yeah, like the Akira cat being in there. Oh,
I remember the two secrets were like you could access a fantasy game if you if it hit midnight, you could access it and turn it into a fantasy game.
I
And
do
then
remember that.
the other secret was if you turn the brightness all the way down, you would access midnight mode, which was the one with the car.
Midnight Mode is pretty cool. Which Josh, if you ever want to try like a indie game that feels like a Silent Hill game, Lost in Vivo is one.
I'll check it out.
Be
I
right back.
feel like it's the closest that and Mouthwash are like the two games I've ever seen that came closest to like the Silent Hill psychological thriller atmosphere.
Too quiet. Too quiet.
Yeah, I guess myself get distracted.
Man.
Okay.
ADA. Hey, what?
Right? Oh,
What?
I don't know if this is
Right, I'm
like
back.
something you were privy to. Ryan, do you remember that period where like there would be the people that would go on like TikTok and stuff, and they would have like the fake nervous ticks, and it was like extremely over exaggerated, and there was like a whole hubbub about it.
Fake nervous what?
Nervous tick. Because he said the ADHD thing, and it reminded me of this one specific clip where it's like.
I remember one or two. I
fake
don't remember
ADHD
anything
lady.
more.
I only remember the one lady, but I heard it was like a big deal. TikTok, I think.
Also, this fucking Zelda mod is. I love it.
The Zelda mod.
Yeah, the only thing that would make it better is if
Oh, this is not.
Link held his Hylian shield in his hand, like in Majora's Mask.
A Hylian shield?
Yeah, in the original Ocarina of Time, there was two shields. You can get the Hylian shield. No, in Ocarina of Time, there's 3 shields: the Hylian shield, the Deku shield, and the Mirror shield. And if you wield the Hylian shield as a child, you can't actually like unsheath it from your back. Whenever you block an enemy's attack, Link crouches in a turtle-like position.
Is that right?
Yeah. However, in Majora's Mask, since there's only since like there's
Oh,
only
you
2
falling out?
shields,
I'm sorry.
the Hylian shield and the Mirror
Oh,
shield.
it didn't show here. So.
He holds it in his hand properly.
All right, Cayden, I'm gonna hop off here. If you wanna,
I think I'm gonna hop off too.
the stream with him.
I apologize, Ryan, but I actually need to get some dishes done. I stayed on an hour longer than I was intending to.
Right.
But no, I felt like I kind of owed that extra hour because I also came in late. But whatever.
Yeah, you were late, sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have been late. I shouldn't have been late.
Yeah.
It's my
Go to your
bad.
room,
I got to
Cayden.
be 7 to 8 on the dot every time. Go to my room.
Yeah, go to your room.
Yeah, because that's where your fucking computer is. That's where you should be, in your room.
Go to your room, Cayden.
I already did it. What's my next directive? What am I supposed to do next, Ryan? I'm here.
Good boy.
Wow.
You're supposed to go in your room. You don't
Mhm.
want to know what Ryan has planned for you.
Apparently.
I'm going to make.
We'll just
you
leave
play,
second directive
I'm going to
open-ended.
make you play to finish Dispatch. That's what I'm going to make you do.
I do need to play Dispatch. That's right. That's like the only like, well, Tales from the Borderlands, the sequel, but that's like the only recent
Yeah, I need
Telltale
to
style
finish
game.
Dispatch, but I kind of screwed myself in that game pretty hard.
Did you? You like made wrong choices?
More so like there's
Which-
periods where like certain heroes are unavailable. I made it so like a lot of heroes were unavailable when I'm trying to get a perfect score in the game.
Huh.
I won't go into specifics, but
Yeah, if I do pick it back up, I don't really want spoilers. All right, but I'll go ahead and head off now. And Josh, you were
All right.
seems like about ready.
good night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, Ryan. You get enough time because Cayden's a slacker.
To be fair,
We
when
can
I
blame
checked
Cayden.
Ryan, you were in another voice chat. Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was hosting a roleplay with Zora and Nick.
yes, but my point there was just, I guess, like if you wanted to be on the stream longer, well, I guess I wouldn't have been on sooner.
No.
So,
he was a
I don't know.
slacker.
All right. Well,
He has to help his brother.
Night.
yeah. How dare I?
How dare
All
you?
right.
Not
You-
on
you
my
get-
time. Do it on your own time.
Apparently,
See
which if
ya.
it was on my own time, I would have just like had to leave an hour earlier to go. Whatever.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming and listening tonight. And we did have 2 listeners. So
There we did. Nice.
nice
There we
to
go.
actually-
It's starting.
Yeah.
It's
One of our videos has like 6
positive.
views or something like that.
That's actually pretty
It's
good.
getting there.
'Cause, like
And
the
it's
last
not
time I
like
checked, they were all at
Twitch where-
0 or 1.
What? No, it was
Uh,
3 at one point, like today, I think.
Well, I meant like last time when I checked it on like
Oh.
Twitch.
No.
Anyways,
Twitch.
good night, y'all.
Twitch
yeah.
is different.
You have a good
Yeah.
one, Ryan.
All right. Talk to you later. No, Twitch is different. I'm not gonna stop the stream.